fine. It's fine.
All right, let's rock and roll, everyone. So, welcome. We came up with a name for the podcast, guys. We're
Yeah.
gonna we're gonna be called the Nerd
Yeah.
Bum
Templar.
bum bum bum. Let's go.
I think it's kind of lit name, so that's what we're gonna roll with. Okay, so this is what happened last time. I'm not gonna recap it. I'm actually gonna tell this from the perspective of Pierre and Estes. So, Estes, you decide to like kind of hang back a second, and you watch as everyone on the boat, everyone climbs into this large boat, and you're kind of watching from the shore. And you made the kind of like the decision to stay behind, like perhaps Gable, like to hang back in case Gabledorf comes, so you can inform him what happens. Pierre, you were actually underneath in the belly of the boat, like you were looting everything, and now you're just chilling down there. So this is what happens. Estes, you're watching from the shore when you notice that you see one of them take a large take the oars and they row out just a little bit, like just like one of the oars like sticks out and then pushes them really far away from the shore randomly, and then the boat uncontrollably starts to spin as they float down and like deeper into the like further out into the river and down the river. So you're seeing that you could tell something isn't going right on the boat. Pierre, this entire time you decide to take a nap because you were like, surely these guys are capable enough to get you to the other side of the river. So
Yeah, guys, come on.
yeah, that's what you thought. So Estes,
Spoiler
so
alert,
you're
or
like you
not.
realize something's wrong, so you decide to actually follow the boat downriver because it's not moving very fast, but it's moving outwards and like slowly down the river with the current. So you start to follow the boat down the current, and you see that the boat then hits a bunch of rocks, and you see two characters get ejected from the boat and into the water. You see that the characters like the two guy like the people still on the boat manage to like scramble together and pull them back into the boat. The boat then is like it's going down the river like sideways, smashing this rock, and then rotates, so now it's going backwards down the river. You then see like you then see someone run up to the top and then grab the steering wheel and then turn it, so now they're facing forwards. So you're like, oh great, this is gonna be fine. But then you notice that like then you notice that someone takes the sails, and you like it looks like they're gonna drop the sails, but then you see like someone run with a knife and like cut along the top of the sails, and you see the sails drop down. So the sails were once like all bundled up at the top, and they drop down, and then you see the sails go. Then you see the boat go directly into some rocks, and it goes up and over and gets stuck up on top of the rocks. And then you see one guy stand up in the back and raise up his hands like this. And then you see like a giant like jet of wind spring forth, and you see the sails that looks like it was going to start pulling the ship forward, instead just end up flapping in the wind because someone had cut the lines at the bottom. So now you just hear like the flapping in the wind, like you see like the sails just flapping in the wind effortless, like with no effect of what's going on. The boat's now teetering back and forth until finally it's able to slide forward and starts move. It stays stuck, and then you notice, and then all of a sudden the boat combusts. You just see it all of a sudden erupt in flames. Like you just see like the middle of the deck is just starts roaring a giant flame. And you see like the guys on like in the boat are like starting to panic. Pierre, by the way, you were completely asleep. Like you have no idea what's happening.
Heavy sleeper.
Then you notice on the other side of the river, and a larger boat, way bigger than the one that you have, with white sails, is now moving towards your boat. Then you notice like one character, the character that was steering the boat, then pulls his bow and looks like he's about to shoot one of the guys inside the boat. And then he holds up his hand and then he shoots a magic missile, and you see a magic missile, like a large magic missile, jet forward and like shoot the boat that was coming towards him with white sails. Right? And then you see and then all of a sudden from the boat that was just shot at, you see a huge volley of arrows erupt from the new boat and just start sticking into the boat that all your compatriots are on. Mm-hmm. Then you see the boat like get closer, and then you see the whole boat gets absolutely swarmed. You see a bunch of figures from like the new boat with white sails leap onto the boat, and then you see like the figures in the distance. You can see that they're all getting like tied up. So Bryce, it's in this moment when you wake up. You hear the thunder of men on the upper deck, and you hear like the clattering of like weapons and like hitting the floor, and bunch of men and then you hear like the sound of like chinkling metal and stuff like that, and you hear the sound of Elvish, men speaking Elvish to one another from below the deck. So After a few minutes, you realize you hear the shuffling and more of like. By the way, the boat's on fire still. Just keep that in mind. So like you're down below and the boat's on fire. So you hear like the boat's burning, and then you hear like the more Elvish talking. You hear shuffling, and then you kind of like stick. And you can hear that all of a sudden the boat goes quiet except for the sound of like burning wood, and it sounds like all of your compatriots have been escorted off the boat.
Okay. Since I speak that, do I overhear anything they've been saying?
Yeah. So you hear the first. So what you hear from the conversation is you hear, like this large and powerful elvish voice go, like accuse like the compatriots of like of tyranny, of being pirates, and like in asking them like why were they shooting at them when they had white flags, and then you hear like you hear some like nonsense about them like being like we thought you were enemies, we're not actually like pirates or something like that, but you could tell that the pirate like the elvish captain is not impressed, and he commands that he takes the men to the brig inside their ship, and then you hear like the moving of feet.
Hmm. And they haven't found me yet, have
They
they?
have not found you yet. They haven't checked the belly of the boat.
It's my bad, guys.
Hmm. I think I want to find somewhere to hide and just see how this plays out.
Wait, the
Okay.
boat's on fire, right?
The boat's
Yeah, the
burning,
boat's on
so you gotta
fire.
either get off this boat, jump into the water, or like sneak onto the other boat.
Okay, I think I'll try and sneak on their boat then.
Okay. So, roll a deception check.
Sure. Deception.
Wait, shouldn't it be stealth?
Oh no, he's like, or do you want to try and blend in with like the? So how do you plan on sneaking onto the boat? What's your plan? I should say. Do you just want to
Good
blend in with the
question.
elves and like pass yourself off as one of them, or do you want to like actually try and sneak on?
I think I'll try and pass myself off as one.
Okay. Yeah.
I
roll a deception
also
check.
use minor illusion to help with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. So roll. I'm gonna have you roll this. So before you make that roll, I'm actually gonna have this happen. So you're down inside the belly, and then you see like two elvish soldiers like walk down right as you prepare yourself with like two elvish like ferrymen. You see them like walk below just as you cast like minor illusion. So over yourself to make yourself blend in with the crew. Like you hear one guy in elvish go, "What are you doing down here?"
Searching for any more fugitives.
Okay, now roll a deception check with advantage.
All right. Deception.
I thought that would be charisma.
That is charisma.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's charisma. It's this charisma modifier that he uses because it's deception. So yes, it's charisma
Yeah.
modifier, but it's specifically a deception check.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
19.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they're like, okay, good. So you hear the guard that asked you. He's like, okay, good. Did you find anyone down here?
Oh, it seems they were all above.
Good, good. Let's get out of here before the boat burns down. So you follow them up, and you see like your compatriots like they don't notice you that you blended in. Like they don't even realize that you're you. Like they don't know what happened to you, but you see that they've been stripped of all their weapons and their armor, and they have like they're all surrounded by guards. And you see them get walked onto the big boat. You notice that the horse, like the black stallion, is just like the elves have actually taken kindly to it, and they actually think the horse is pretty sick. So like they leave it alone and they just like let it roam around. They have like no problem with it. One person did try to touch the cloak, but immediately got bit. So like no one other than that, everyone's like super chill with the horse. It's just they don't touch the cloak. Okay, so you're now on the enemy. So you're now on the enemy boat. You're now on the boat of the people who have now captured your compatriots. But the thing is, you don't know what they did or what was happening. So it's like you really don't know who's the bad guy in the situation. Estes, you see that this is going down from the shore. So you just see like another boat, you see that the big boat with the white sails, turns around and like large oars stick out on the side as it begins to go upriver.
Alrighty.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm going to follow the shoreline. How close is like the forest?
It's like you're right on the forest is like a good like 10 feet from like the river line. Like the forest line ebbs and flows based
Right.
on like where you're at, like what point. At some like parts like the river is like right next to the tree line, other parts
Right.
is like a good 10-20 feet away. So
I
like it
think-
moves.
I think I'd like to follow the tree line and go upstream with them. Just
Okay.
follow along with the boat.
Yeah, okay. So you guys decide to follow the stay in play to follow the boat. So you follow the boat, and you notice by the time like they go upriver for quite some time. It's several hours actually, so that you're falling behind this boat, and you have to run the entire time. So run a Constitution check to see if you can keep up with the boat.
20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're totally fine. You don't sweat it. You actually run all the way through like the night as well. Like they keep going.
Sick.
You do fine. Like keeping up with the boat. Until finally you notice that you've traveled so far north that the trees and the water line begins to turn into like the river actually breaks off into two directions. One going more up further, the other one going right, turning off more into marshlands. So you can see on the other side of the river that there's actually a small port of bustling like men roaming about. And like there's several like teams of wagons and horses and stuff like that. It looks like some kind of like military naval base of some kind. So that's what you see. So Bryce, you blend in really well with the elves. They don't even realize that you weren't even part of the crew. Like and you notice that like your compatriots are completely surrounded by like guards. So like the brig sits right in the middle of in the belly of the boat, and like they have like 10 elves like with their like each of them like standing guard with like either an elvish blade or a bow, like ready to like shoot them if they try anything. So you just kind of hung out in the deck the entire time, and you suddenly hear the clanging of bells and stuff like that, and the running and like the sound of men up above as like the boat comes to a stop and ports at this river. You then see the captain of the boat comes down below, and he goes, and Elvish. He's speaking Elvish still, and he goes, "Well, it's time for us to take the prisoners. We need to take them to see the High Queen." We'll take them out of the brig, and I'll have you move them to the prisoner wagons, and then we'll move them through the swamp marches, and then through the swamp marches, we will then take them to the main woodland kingdom where they'll speak to the High Queen. You see several like soldiers like salute to the captain, and they begin to they open the door, and they each of you are placed like you see them take these sparkling kind of like rope. You can tell that the rope is like enchanted in some way, and they bind each of your wrists with the rope. As soon as you guys are bound with the rope, you immediately feel them like the rope tighten, and if you try to if you have any thoughts of escaping, the rope immediately tightens around your wrists, and you feel like the circulation begin to cut off, and then immediately when you break the thought of like trying to escape, the rope slackens, so it's more comfortable. They then usher you guys onto like these large these large like cages on wheels that are pulled by several teams of horses. Most of the elves, when you guys like observe from the port, if they're riding on horseback, they actually ride bareback. They don't have saddles or anything like that. Most of the elves are these are like high elves, so they're all very fair skinned, and they have this light about them. There doesn't appear to be any evil, and like it leaves you guys thinking why you attacked the boat in the first place, but now you're stuck in the situation anyway. So
Technically, they didn't do anything.
I wonder why.
I wonder. It was all one person. We're not gonna say who, because it doesn't matter. But
It kind of matters.
Yes, it does.
Completely, actually.
Yes, it does.
No.
That's just what the person would say.
No. I'm just defending that person who's currently gone.
Yeah.
So the captain then like points at once he has you guys like all settled in, he then points at 5 elves. He points at Pierre and like 4 other elves, and he commands them like you guys are the ones that are in charge of watching the prisoners, and he says if anyone escapes, every single one of you will be executed for treason. He's like as of right now, as the captain says, he's like as of right now, these are enemies of the state, and if they are found free, you will all be charged with treason. These enemies are not to be let free under any circumstance.
I hate this that much.
And so with that, the captain turns away and like returns to his boat, and then you guys are now have been charged with taking them through the swamplands and into the deep woods, and hopefully to the woodland kingdom. After like a few days of travel, you guys finally make it to the woodland kingdom. It's like the most of the journey was relatively awful for the ones inside the cells. You guys were given minimal water and some bread to drink. Like even like for elvish standards, like for elves normally treat their prisoners very well, but seeing how you were kind of emerged, you were like enemies, you were seen as terrorists, and like enemies to the state, they actually didn't give you the best of their nutrients. They gave you a little bit of water, they gave you like tree water, and then like and elvish elvish leaf bread, which is like normally really filling, but they gave you like the old stale stuff.
Oh, great.
Like so, it was like so normally if it was like fresh, it would be like nutritious and you'd feel like you're eating several meals. But with the older stuff that they were reserved for prisoners, it tastes good, but it's not very filling. And after only a few hours, you feel hungry again.
Okay. Okay.
So, however,
gluten intolerant.
Pierre, on the other hand, was like living his best life on the road. Like every night, they had like a nice like these elves in the hike like for like guarding the prisoners actually have they have tents of holding, or that's what they're known as, the elves. And when you step in, it's a small tent on the outside, but once you enter inside, it expands greatly, and it has like several like bunks and like plenty of food and water that the elves enjoy. So Pierre was chilling the entire time. Like you had no problem traveling with the other guards. You managed to stay hidden in like the tree line, following them. You kind of like you lived off of what you could, seeing how you had to like forage for yourself. So just be aware of that. You did not get any long rests because you didn't know when they were leaving at all. So like that, the last like few days, like last week of travel was like not good for you at all. Bryce was also the horse decided to follow you guys, and the elves didn't really like thought it was cool because it was like a big strong horse. So the elves actually used the horse, which Bryce you actually know the name of the horse, and I gotta pull it up here. Actually, only Bryce knows the name, so I'm not gonna reveal that because no one else knows it. So. Because none of you guys decided to do a check on what the horse's name is, but regardless of what that is, so they noticed that the horse took a particular liking to Pierre, so they decided to like have you just like take care of it. Like you didn't notice anything out of normal you just know that like the horse. The only thing you noticed like traveling with the horse over the last few days is that its like eyes are like super like observant. You see like it kind of like taking in the environment like weirdly like analytically. But other than that, it's like the horse behaved like a normal horse. And then finally, when at the end of the trip, you guys you stop after traveling through the swamp marshes, which was nothing but horrid pain for everyone that wasn't an elf. Like it was like you were stung by mosquitoes, like it was horrible. And then you finally moved into the deep forest, into the thick forest. And so the thick forests are comprised of huge trees. They're so densely packed that the only way to really get through them on a cart are through like the specific elvish ways that were the elvish highways that were built throughout the forest. So when you guys find after like a day of travel or like 2 days of traveling through the deep woods, you finally open up into the woodland kingdom. You see it as it's a gigantic kingdom with multiple different villages sparse throughout the deep forest. With elves living in and out of the trees that they have hollowed out, and they have large wooden like railings and banisters and circling staircases that circle around. Like you don't see any fires at all throughout the forest. They're actually all lit by like some kind of like bioluminescent like during the night, like all the houses seem to be illuminated by some kind of bioluminescent like moss that sits on the edge of like large torches.
Oh, that's cool.
And so you guys notice this throughout like the smaller like towns until you guys are brought to the main capital city, known as which I need to pull up here. Main capital city of the Woodland Kingdom, known as the photo here.
The photo.
What do you know? I forgot to write the name.
Here.
So the capital of the Woodland Kingdom, name. I don't have written down. So we're just gonna say it called the capital of Woodland Kingdom for right now. Like the main city is absolutely massive with giant wooden walls that like extend up into the sky and circle around the entire city with large pickets on the end of it. And you see lots of elves walking with their bows like at the ready. As you guys are pulled through in your cart into like the city, like all the houses are built into the trees, and like you see like multiple elves like roaming the street. You see a town center where like elves are conducting trade with like other like elves and dwarf. Like you see the occasional dwarf and like human and like other like magical creatures, but other than that, it's comprised mostly of elves just because of how difficult it is to get to the kingdom itself. And then as you guys are brought forward in your cart, you're brought forward to a large middle tree. This tree is absolutely massive, and it extends like hundreds of feet into the air. It's at least like it's like if for like size difference, if you were to think of it in like a non like American like in modern terms, it's like this. It's about as tall as the Empire State Building, and like the tree trunk is absolutely massive, and it's like about the size of a football field. How huge this tree is, and it extends way up into the sky with lots of like gigantic branches that stretch outwards, and you can tell that it's all this tree has been hollowed out kind of. The tree is obviously still living, but like the elves have like made a giant like castle out of it with large railings and banisters that stick out of the different large tree trunks that are like the size of like small houses, and like mini cottages that that's how big these branches are. And so you're brought up to the center street, and the cart circles around, and you're brought in front of the stairs that lead up to the large building. You guys are like all standing in awe, like watching as like looking at like this quite impressive masterpiece of wood of like elvish design and wooden design. Like some other
city.
What?
Was I able to get into the city?
Yeah, because they accept like they no one thinks that you're following the at this point no one thinks that you're following the carriage. Because like you just got into the city and like they have like a bunch of like they have giants, they have like or like mini giants, they have like dragonborn, like they're regular people throughout the city. So it's like it's not weird that you're there now. Like people do look at you and they notice that you look kind of weird. It's like have you like you can tell you've kind of foraging in like the forest for like a week. So then a new group of soldiers come like from the center castle, and then like they come and like they take you guys who are prisoners and they load you outside and they take you away. So this is where Bryce, you then notice Estes. You see that he was like kind of trailing behind, and then you guys make eye contact and you realize that okay, you somehow managed to leap back together. And you receive one of the commanding elves, or like looks like a commanding elf. He seems the one that's giving directives. Tells Pierre to stay. He tells you to stay behind, and the rest of you are all escorted down into the tree. And the tree, and when you guys enter into the tree room, you're actually brought down in a set of like stairs deeper into the ground. So now you can like hear the sound of like dripping water, and you're actually brought down to a cell block, and all of you are placed inside the cell block to wait your judgment. So that is where you guys are currently are. After all that explanation, we finally have you guys in jail in the Woodland Kingdom. And Pierre and Estes on the outside with their hosts.
Alrighty.
We're gonna do the first group is going to be the people who are in prison. So you guys are taken down to the prison, and they throw you in. They take off your ropes, and you hear like elves talking to each other. Who speaks Elvish?
Me. I do.
Okay, you guys speak Elvish. So you guys hear the elves discussing like in a few hours you're going to be taken before the Great Queen to like discuss your fate essentially, and like what your business are and why were you attacking a military vessel in orc territory. And so and then as you guys are sitting in there, you notice that they bring you in a cell where there's another gentleman. So there's a guy, he's sitting in the corner and he has a hood pulled down like over his face. Like he's like his skin is very pale and he appears to be human from what you can tell. He has several tattoos that run up his hands, that are on his hands because all you can see is his hands at the moment. But like the rest of him is like dressed in a very dark cloak. And he sits there in a corner and you can make out like he does smile. Like he has like a kind of like a smirk on his face as he sits there twirling a stone in his fingers. Like he first speaks in Elvish, saying, what brings you fools here? Attackers of the Republic, I assume.
Just me.
I just pointed him. This idiot decided. This idiot decided to attack a ship while we're crossing.
No. This is all a part of my master plan. You guys just don't understand yet.
Oh, you guys
Neither
talking
do I.
Elvis?
That's the point.
Yeah, we're talking Elvish.
Okay, so I'm just standing there, just like, great.
Like the stranger laughs. He's like, your plan was to get your plan was to get captured in one of the most fortified prisons in the Tamed Lands.
There wasn't a plan. I'm just saying, like, the plan is making itself up. You know what I mean? Like my master plan. I don't actually know my master plan. It's just kind of happening.
In short, he has no plan.
Guys, I have no idea what
No.
you're saying. Please
You
speak
see
English.
he throws back his cloak and you see his face is all pale and he has black hair and like his eyes are striking pale, like pale grayish.
Zombie.
Like you can tell he's a human, but he looks, but you can tell that there's some kind of other, like ancestry in there that's like not completely human. He's like half human, so you can't tell what the other half is.
So
What do his tattoos look like?
Hello, so you can't tell because he doesn't have any tattoos on his face. It's just running up his arms.
So I can't look at his arms.
I mean, you just see. So he has cloak, so they come down like a sleeve. So you see like the. So you
Oh,
see like
okay.
they're kind of like looks like kind of wavy, like squiggles almost, like But that's all you can see for the time being.
what about you? What brings you here?
Well, let's just say that I am. He's not talking in common, by the way.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He notices that some of you guys were having a hard time following, so he switches to common. And he goes, well, let's just say people don't appreciate my line of work.
Oh,
There is
finally speaking common. Okay, guys, please switch back. Please switch to common too.
If only. No, I am actually an exterminator, and I was hired to remove some pests, and I was mistaken as an enemy of the state. Apparently, it's because my tools are quite unorthodox.
Oh, sweet, us too. We also were mistaken as terrorists.
Dude, we're like best friends. all of a sudden.
I wonder why.
I have no clue.
I
stare
look
at
I look at Bixby.
Bixby, just staring at them.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
he's
why you guys
like,
are staring at me.
I'm really not too worried about it. My associates will leave me in my situation.
Wait, so how long have you been here?
Oh, just a week or so.
A week? Is there any way you could, like, help us out, too, once you get out?
Help you out. I mean, everything comes at a cost.
I-
We're kind of broke.
Yeah, they kind of took out... Well, how about this? I bring out a pair of dice.
You took all your stuff. You don't have any.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah,
Okay. Do I still have my pocket
use
watch,
Mage Hand.
by
We
the
play
way?
rock,
The-
paper,
my
scissors.
pocket watch, my broken pocket watch I keep on me?
No, they took
No, they
They took my pocket watch? Wait, no way.
Wait, can I
My kid is
wait,
tweaking.
is it possible for me to contact Thalion?
Your sword?
Yeah.
We're bounded by
You can
ropes, though,
try.
right? Or...
You can try.
Okay. I sit in the back of the room and try and just sit down, meditate, and try to talk to Thalion.
Yeah, you immediately when you start to do it, you feel like if you try to talk, you feel like your tongue swells, and you feel like you can't pronounce words.
All right.
Do you still have the
Yeah.
rope tied to our wrists?
No,
or-
they remove the ropes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Okay.
so suddenly you hear like the sound of like almost like scurrying kind of noise, and you see like, and all of a sudden you see like the human like he tenses up. He goes, yes, my escape. And you're kind of like looking around like awkwardly, and then you notice like you see him like run up to the bars and like grab the bars, and he like looks around the corner, and then you see like a pistol, like like a little like flintlock pistol, and you see it like kind of like you kind of see it like screws across the floor almost, and then it falls on its side. And they clatter, and then you see it like scurry a little bit further, and they clatter on the ground again. He goes, and then you hear like the human go, Reginald, you fool, get over here! You're taking too long. And then like suddenly you see like the gun stands up on its hilt, and it has like long legs, and like it has like a sharp mouth on the end of the muzzle, and then like and two large eyes at the top, like where you cock back the fire the flint, and like it scurries forward. And he goes, sorry. And he's like, suddenly the gun speaks with like this razor sharp mouth.
Playing the guitar? Sorry, it's really loud.
Yeah.
He goes, sorry, and like you hear the guns, then speaks. He goes, sorry, I got caught. You think it's easy crawling around here like this?
Why is that gun talking?
The human just turns around and like smirks with a wink.
That's not an answer. What is that? I get the ghost to kick it.
No, it's not on the outside. It's on the
Oh,
outside.
okay.
He's like, did you bring? He's like the human goes. He goes, did you get the key? He's like, of course I brought the key. How am I supposed to get you out of here? Like you see him like the gun like walks up, and then like you see it like spit up out of its mouth like a key, like it's a circular like almost looks like a coin of sorts, and then the coin it has like a symbol on it. The ones that speak Elvish, you guys actually recognize the symbol, and the symbol is actually a sign of like human. It's like and like you see that the human then reaches down, like picks up the coin, and like he rubs it into the palm of his hands, and then like it kind of disappears with like a little bit of a glow, and then he watches the human then steps forward and like just walks through the bars.
My kid is
Like,
just staring, just
I
so
can do that
confused
as
right now.
well.
Just like has no idea what
Like-
just happened.
He goes, well done, Reginald. He's like, and then he's like, goes, well done, Reginald. He goes, and then Reginald, like the gun responds. He's like, I'm glad I could help. Now let's get out of here. And like you see, like the human then like swoops down and then picks up the gun, and the gun like looks more normal now, and he like holsters it. He like turns to you guys and he goes, well, if you excuse me, I have to get back to my job. And he turns and he goes to walk away.
Well, I must be dreaming. Someone pinch me.
I'm pinching.
I'm still meditating in the corner. I'm still trying to contact Valiant, but no avail.
I'm like pinching myself like this must be a nightmare. This is so crazy.
Roll an intelligence check or investigation check to see if they can figure out what the gun is.
Sure.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, you're here as well.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, intelligence check. I mean, yeah, we'll do intelligence for that one.
I got 16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you notice, you're sitting there and you think about it, you're like, wait a minute. And then you come, in your mind, you realize that the gun is a mimic.
Hmm. Oh.
Only you know this, by the way, so unless you want to announce it to the group.
I whisper under my breath. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Does anyone else
the gun's a-
attempt to do an
it is a-
investigation check?
I just blink.
Can my kid to try to see
Wait.
if I'm dreaming or not? Like, is there a check for that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have you roll an intelligence check for that one as well.
Alright. Good thing my intelligence
I'll
is negative
investigate
one.
to see if I recognize it.
Okay, well,
I got national 1.
yeah. So you think you're dreaming like entirely. You're just like completely out of it. You're like, dude. You're like, guys. You're like, we're dreaming. We're like, you're going bonkers over this. Like, you don't. Like, you're like sitting there in the corner. You're like, you keep pinching yourself, but you're not waking up. But you still think you're in a dream. You're staring at your hands, like, you're like, I don't know what to
You should
do.
take
I
progressive
must have died.
1d4
I
damage.
must have died. I'm so hungry.
Gabe, what did you roll?
Siren, did you forget to take your skits meds again?
You're not real. You're not real.
It's like that. He keeps pinching himself, so he should take progressive 1d4 damage.
Drakbar, what did you roll for intelligence?
I rolled a mighty 6.
Yeah. Okay. So.
That's not very much.
You really didn't have to roll very high for this one, but it was like you also come to the conclusion. You're like, oh, wait.
looking gun.
You're like, wait a minute, that gun's. You also come to the conclusion that the gun is also a mimic.
I just tell Siren like, dude, the gun's a mimic.
What are you talking about? A mimic? I don't know what that means. I'm dreaming. I'm hungry. I must have died.
Like you see, like the human like turns around. He's like, just so you can remember my name. The name is Tolof. And you see like you see Tolof turn around with the mimic gun named Reginald, and they turn around and like walk down the hallway. All right, it is now Estes' turn and Pierre's turn. So you guys are outside the tower, and like you just watched your associates were just escorted, or sorry, outside the main castle, and you just saw your teammates were just all escorted down into the bellies of the, or you see them get escorted into the building. You don't know where they're taken within the building, but you just know they were taken there.
Let's
What are
see.
you guys
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
ask Pierre. I'm gonna say, "Do you think you can get us down there? You are disguised as one of them, are you not?"
I am. But do you know why they've been captured?
I believe they shot a magic missile at a military ship for whatever odd reason. I can't fathom why. Incredibly stupid.
I feel like in our party we've just got a bunch of Merry and Pippins, like no other character.
Probably.
That's the extent of my knowledge. I don't know why else, other than they were incredibly silly.
Shall we wait for this to play out?
I think so. Perhaps we go over to where. Do you know where they're being taken, by chance?
No, but I do know of a good bar.
Let's go there. Pass the time. Have a jolly good time.
Okay, so you guys go to the bar. So you guys find like the local tavern. You like walk inside, and like then like it's once the tavern is bustling with like life like a normal tavern is. Like once again, the patrons are mostly elvish, and like they're like they mostly drink like soft liquors and wines. So there's not a lot of like beer that you would see like in any other normal tavern. Like there is, but it's just not on high demand, and it's a little bit more expensive because not a lot of people drink it, and it's mostly for the outsiders. Like an elf runs the tavern, and you guys sit down and you enjoy some red wine. When suddenly, when you see one figure that's like kind of out of place from the rest of the elves, like walks in the room. You see he's like wearing a large like cloak that comes down like the he's like he wears it back, but he's like wears a long black cloak that drops all the way down to his ankles. Like you could tell that he does have like a large like pistol from what it appears, like hanging on his belt, with like a large set of black boots, and he's very pale in complexion. You could tell he's a human. And you see him like stride up to the bar with like a kind of like strange confidence, and as he orders a beer.
And I'd like to go up and speak to this gentleman.
Okay.
Say there, what's your name, man?
I just forgot his name. My gosh.
It's like
Who might you be?
It's like Topov?
yeah.
Oh,
Topov?
Toloff. There it is.
Tolov.
He's like-
Toloff?
So
Okay.
the gentleman turns around and like he extends his hand. He's like, "The name is Toloff. I might help you."
Good to meet you. My name is Estes. Some call me Adapter, but that's just my friends typically. What's brought you here to town? You seem like an interesting fellow.
Oh, I'm one for business. I'm mostly here to perform extermination orders.
Ah, I'm somewhat of an exterminator myself. What are you in the business of exterminating?
All right, roll deception check
Yep.
or persuasion check. Excuse me.
Nat 1.
Yeah, he like literally like he like looks you up and down, and he goes, "Really, you are in the terms of extermination? You barely look like you're barely you look like you're about to fall over. Looks like you haven't eaten in days. I believe that you are absolutely lying to me." And he like gives you the shoulder and like turns back to like continue drinking his beer.
I would, to be honest, I'm not an exterminator, but I just want friends. I want to be relatable. It gets the best of me sometimes.
He turns to the side, like looks at you, and he goes, "Friends, aren't you sitting with that elf over there?" Like, he
No,
points
I
to
have no
the elf over there.
correlation.
You see, we had more friends, but they're kind of incapacitated, you might say.
Incapacitated. What do you mean?
Yes, you
incapacitated?
see, some of them decided to, how do I say this? Fire a magic missile at a military vessel, bearing a white flag, and they got arrested of sorts.
Your friends? They're treasonous. How interesting.
Well-
I may have some acquaintances like that.
I'd say they're less treasonous and more uninformed, you might say.
Hey.
Is one of them a giant?
Have good intentions, but they're. Yes, one of them is a giant. How would you know that?
You see him like he chuckles to himself.
If I may ask, what makes you laugh so?
Well, the thing is, I know your friends.
You know them.
Oh, we are acquaintances, you could say.
How could this be?
Like you see him like look around the bar, and you're like, I prefer to leave that one on the innocuous end. And he like winks at you, and he turns back to his beer.
Well,
Untrustworthy.
cool. I guess.
Like he doesn't respond to that.
Awkward dragonborn.
Yeah, help.
Yeah. So where do we go from here? Oh yeah, that's right. So like he kind of like just gives you the shoulder. He goes, "Well, the thing is, I'd be willing to give you a hand."
What kind of hand are you referring to? The helping kind or a literal hand? I don't have much use for a literal one. You see, I have two of those myself, but if it's a metaphorical hand, I would greatly appreciate this.
Why is this man yapping?
It's like it depends. How much are you willing to offer for my services rendered?
That's a great question. I guess it depends on the service provided.
But my question still stands: how much are you willing to pay me if you want help with your friends? That doesn't change.
You see, I am in possession of a certain amount of gold, you see. I'm willing to pay you an amount of gold. And in fact, you see, we have this quite strange horse who it wears a cloak and possesses a sword. I'd be willing to offer this.
You see, he squints at the sound of the horse, and he goes, "A horse that wears a cloak
and has a sword. It's very
It's magic.
I whisper to Estes that I can just give him 100 gold
100 gold. Well,
to free the prisoners, specifically for the.
so he whispers to you. He doesn't whisper to me. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to respond to that.
Yeah.
You
To
see,
Estes, if he frees the prisoners, I'll give him 100.
I realize that we're actually quite well off, and we can offer you 100 gold pieces in order to free our friends.
100 gold pieces, and then suddenly you guys hear like a voice like from his hip, take the job. And he goes, he goes, and then like you see him pause for a moment. He goes, I think I could help your friends.
Can I make a perception check to see what that was?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Investigation. Probably don't do it. That's a 3 total.
Yeah. So like you notice, like you like honestly, you're just like maybe he was just doing a weird impression. Like you really didn't know what to do with like the weird voice. You suddenly, so you see like what was the name again? Why can't I think of the name?
Oh, it's Toloff? Right?
Toloff?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Toloff. Toloff.
I'm gonna go with Toloff. So like you see like Toloff like suddenly like gets up and he goes, "I'll be a deal. 100 gold pieces and I'll have them in your hands tonight." And like you see him like you see him like suddenly get up with like a certain flourish and he like walks out the door.
I'm gonna whisper to Pierre.
Where'd you get the 100 gold pieces from?
I whisper to Estes, none of your business.
Okay, switching back to the other group. So, you guys are sitting in your cell when suddenly you hear like it's now late in the afternoon. You guys decide to take a nap. Everyone roll a Constitution check.
I'm good at these. Hold on.
Constitution.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 12.
12. Atlas, what'd you roll?
19. I didn't know
19.
it made
And
muted.
Bixby, what'd you roll? Cole, what'd you roll? I can't. You're muted.
I didn't realize I was muted. I said 12 like 3 times.
Alright, so we asked people that rolled 12, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 12.
I rolled 17.
I'm gonna have Cole and Gabe roll one more time.
Okay. One more time. Gives me a
I got-
mighty 6.
I got
Okay.
a 15.
Okay, yeah, so definitely. So, as you guys are like, so you guys all decide to go to sleep, like awaiting your eventual trial. When suddenly, Drakemar, you awake and you hear like the sound of like the clattering of hooves, like on like wooden floor, and like at first like you're kind of like
It's
that's
that
kind of weird.
darn skinwalker!
And then all of a sudden like you see like you kind of stick your head like around like to the best you can to like look out like into the hallway, and you see like the horse in a cloak like just like quiet, like you see it's weird, it's like behaving like secretly, like you see it's like kind of blending in with the shadows. You almost like don't see it at first, but like the clopping of the hooves are just like so like strange, and like you rustle a little bit against the bars, and like the horse like suddenly turns and like looks at you, and then like crawls right up next to the bars and like leans in close, like it's like head comes down, like so it's like looking you in the eyes, and then you
Okay.
hear in like a deep voice the horse goes, "No one will ever believe you," and then it turns and then walks away back into the darkness.
I just want to just that voice. Like Alice is just like
No, you're like it's like no, Atlas, you're not awake.
Yeah,
everyone's asleep.
Drakemar.
I was asleep. Oh
Everyone's
goddamn.
asleep except for Drakemar.
I knew it! I knew it!
So is that what you started exclaiming?
Freaking skinwalker!
So is that what you started exclaiming? Like,
Yeah.
so you guys are all woken up. Everyone is woken up by this. Like, all of a sudden, like, Drakemar is freaking the fetch out. And you all wake up to him screaming, "I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, I'm finally. I'm still here. Wait, what are you talking about, Jack Mo?
I knew it! I knew that it was a skinwalker!
He said it. That doesn't make any sense. So
Oh,
you
the
guys are just
gun?
hearing that it is a skinwalker.
That makes sense.
So you don't know what he's referring to. Like you just know it is a skinwalker.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
good job,
looks
man.
like he's gone insane.
Like
Guys,
a
we
few
lost
seconds.
another one.
Like a few seconds later, you hear like the rumbling of like Kate, of guards' feet, and you see like so big like Drekmar, like the direction that the horse came in, like the soldiers come from. So you're like you don't know if like the horse like told you off, but that wouldn't make any sense at the same time, and you don't know if like the soldiers like, noticed the horse. You just know that like for some reason the soldiers are coming now, and so like there's like a group of 5 of them. They walk up to the gate, and you hear them talking in Elvish, and they go, "Quickly, take them! We will take them before the queen now."
Guys, what did he just say?
Suddenly, the door is like thrown open, and the guards like rush in. They all like bind you once again with the
Oh
ropes.
my gosh,
And
not
that's your
again.
rope. And they take you and they move you up the stairs, and they take you into a large, like courtroom almost. And you see like the queen, the elves. Like she's absolutely radiant. Like she's like absolutely glowing with flowing blonde hair and almost like fluorescent skin. And like she sits like in like finely like draped robes and like gold and silver are like ornamenting her are like woven into the very fabric that she's wearing. She looks down at she is like and next to her there's a table. Like you see her like when you guys are all taken down and the guards force you onto your knees. And the queen like suddenly rises up and she begins stepping down to you guys, and you notice that there's a table on the end with all of your gear laid out. And the queen speaks to you in common.
Okay.
And she goes, "For some reason, you have chosen to attack our ship. We have been, I don't know if you know this, but we in our kingdom have been attacked several times by the orcs, and we've been looking to exterminate them. And lo and behold, we find you in a pirate ship attacking us in orc-aggravated areas.
Just a
At first,
coincidence.
we thought it may have been a confusion, but then we discovered this." And she's like, you see her like she like her voice like kind of like closes down, and she walks over to like your weapons, and then she picks up a long, it's like a dagger that's sheathed in a leather sheath, and like none of you guys recognize it. Like you don't like none of like this is something that none of you at the party are like have knowledge to. Like she picks it up. And she like you could tell she doesn't like holding it. It's almost like the weapon that she picked up is almost repulsed by her, and she's repulsed by it. "Do you know what this is?" And she like holds it up to like each one of you, and you each like look at it. And she goes, "This is a Nazgul blade. The very blades the captains of the orcs are using. So that leaves me to think, since one of you had this, that you are enemies of the state, and therefore must be executed."
Compelling argument. But might I say?
What was the problem?
Wait. Let me explain. We actually stole the boat, so it might have not even been ours.
That doesn't make it sound any better, I think.
No, but we. Okay, dang.
Yeah, Jeremiah, roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
This always happens.
We stole a boat. Uh-huh.
Okay. I got a 10.
Yeah, so like she goes, like she just like looks at you, and she goes, "Whether you stole the bolt or not, you were still in possession of an evil blade."
How would we know? It's just a blade.
She like unsheathes it, and like you immediately feel like the blade is like a wicked like black steel that none of you like, and you can immediately feel like this kind of cold energy radiating off of it, and it seems to suck light into it. She's like, "The Nazgul blades are used by the captain, as I have said, of the armies of the orcs. These blades are deadly, and they're forged in the very volcanoes of the Dark Elves."
Well, I mean no harm, but as you can see, we're actually elves and whatever I am, and not orcs.
Like, she she's like the dagger, and like she steps forward and like grab and doesn't grab you, but she goes right up to you. "Then why were you the person in possession of this blade?" So you guys all realize that like it was like that Cyrene was the one that was in possession of the Nazgul blade. Atlas, you're
My
muted.
character looks like looks a bit flustered. It's just
How do you guys respond to learning
I'm-
that Cyrene has a literal like devil sword in his possession the entire time,
I'm
and a symbol of the
Well,
I-
seeing as I am in fact racist towards all races, I don't expect anything less from him.
wait.
so-
You think it's always wait.
I
I
I'm
look
in
at the
shock.
blade,
I'm
I
in
look
shock.
back at her, and I say, "He's a collector."
roll,
Would you stop a man in modern times if he was carrying around
roll-
German
roll
artifacts
for-
from World
Cole,
War
I want
II?
you to roll-
No.
Where you want me to roll?
Yeah, roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. He's a collector.
I got a. Do I add a modifier to it?
Yeah, so you had to your persuasion mod to it, so it'd be charisma.
Yeah. So look in your skills.
Sick,
So if you have
dude.
charisma
All right.
marked as a saving throw, you should be getting your saving throw buff on that.
15.
Yeah, 15. She looks you up and down. A collector.
Yes, indeed.
And she pauses. Did you roll twice, by the way?
No, only rolled once.
Yeah, advantage means you roll twice, so you take the higher of the 2 rolls.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll again then.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
That's worse.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's better.
You're
16.
fine.
That's,
You're fine.
wait,
Oh, yeah, 16.
that's better. 16. Yeah, 16.
Okay, cool.
Like in total with your modifier
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she looks you up and down. She goes, "A collector, eh? But that still doesn't explain why you attacked one of my boats."
Okay.
Your Majesty, if I may.
I was dazed and
Right,
disoriented.
She turns to Atlas. Yes.
We went on our way down. We were trying to cross the ship. After we defeated the pirates, we tried to cross the boat. However, someone didn't want to help us row, so we ended up floating down the river. Once we floated down the river, we hit some rocks, and one of us used a spell to fly up into the air. We dropped it, and then back onto the rocks. However, we saw the ship. However, because we saw the ship and tried to shoot an SOS shot with a magic missile. However, the rocking of the ship, it rocked us, or rocked Bixby here, and he stumbled, causing us to hit the ship instead of the sky.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right. No modifiers.
Your way through
With
that.
disadvantage.
Bro, mumbled
Modifier.
his way to victory.
Guys, your story, even though it's true, it is the stupidest series of events I've ever.
Yeah, the queen's just like, alright. Let's see. Please roll.
Alright, here we
I'm
go.
begging you.
I reiterate
Okay,
my
I got the
previous
18. I
statement.
got the 18.
All of us are
I have to
marrying
do that.
Yeah, but it's
Pippin.
with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you didn't say disadvantage.
I just said it several
We're
times.
good.
Okay. 15. Or yeah, 15.
Yeah, she doesn't look very impressed. Like she's like takes your she see your think on like your proposal, and she goes, "That's was the stupidest thing I have
Bel-
ever heard as this."
Queen.
Believe me.
We're stupid.
Believe me.
Silence!
I like-
throws her hands forward, and you guys like feel your mouths like get sealed shut, and you can't like open your mouths. I will not be lied to. I will protect my kingdom, and you shall be executed on the morrow. And so it's like she like turns away with like a frill of her hand, and like the guards like pick you guys up, and then like put you back down in the cells. As you guys are like waiting down in the cells to be eventually executed, suddenly you hear like you don't hear anything actually. Well, suddenly you just see like a dark what's your guys' passive perception?
Mine's a
Everybody-
13.
I think mine's a 9. I think.
I have a 14.
14.
11, sorry.
Oh, okay.
what
I've got a
is-
12.
12. So who has So
I have 13.
whoever has whoever has it higher than a 10, you guys see him. So suddenly you see like a figure like emerge out of the darkness, and he smiles. He says, "Howdy, fellas. I hate to see that you guys are in quite the predicament. and you recognize him as the human from earlier.
Oh,
The
it's my
human,
nightmare again.
I say I'm not. I can leave whenever I want.
Told off. He's like, well, I can't see, but you guys are in quite the predicament. Would you like out?
Quite frankly, yeah,
Yes, please.
pretty much. Yeah.
I'm kind of I'm not having a great day, honestly, and I would love your help.
Very good. Oh, also, I ran into, I believe, a compatriot of yours. And like you see, like he like all of a sudden you hear like the clapping of hooves.
Oh, it's the horse!
Like the horse like comes out, like comes up behind
It's
him.
the Skinwalker!
What are you talking about? That's just a normal horse. Hey, what's up, horse?
The horse like nods at like Cyrene, and then like it, whoever has a passive perception above 10 sees this, or not 12. Sorry, whoever has like a 12 or higher sees this. You see like the it then looks like the horse winks at Drakemar, but you can't tell. Like so, if you don't have a perception,
You see that? You see that? I told you! I told you!
It's just thing. The horse just likes you. It likes you. It's a way of showing affection. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like, I found this horse. It's quite impressive. It actually had the keys that I needed to get you out. It somehow was already there outside the room with the keys that I needed. It had it in its bag.
Oh,
And like you see it like, and it's like like you see like the Toloth like reaches over and like pulls the like a series of like 4 coins out. Each of them like have like your names written on them in Elvish. And like he hands them to he's like he reaches his hand to the bar and like drops them on the floor. He goes, rub those into your hands, and then they'll deactivate the magic, and you guys will be able to step through the bars.
oh wait, it's not easy.
Those are the
Yeah.
keys.
I do so.
I reach for a random coin because I can't read Elvis.
Okay. Roll a D 4.
D4. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna pull up my thing. All right, I got 3.
Yeah, 3. Okay, cool. You pick up. You like by miraculous luck, you managed to pick up your own. Everyone else that reads Elvish, you guys pick up your own. And therefore, Drakmar, even though he doesn't speak English, ends up with his default. You guys like rub your hands together, and then suddenly like the coin disappears, and like there's like a little bit of sparkle, and then now you have the ability to supposedly leave the cell. So you gotta try it. So now supposedly, just like as Tolof did earlier, you can just walk through the bars.
All right, my coach is gonna walk through.
I walk.
So you guys like walk through the bars, and you're like completely fine. And then you see like, and then Tolof is like, he goes, fortunately, I had decided to make a pit stop for you because I'm being paid so well to help you out of here. And then like you see like the horse turns around and it has like all your gear like on his back.
Wait, even my blade?
No, the blade's not there.
Dang it. All right.
What can I say except
I take
you
all
are-
of it so happily. Like I get I.
All
Like, I take out my pocket watch, just like staring at it with like just joy in my eyes. Like yes.
Okay, we need to escape. He's like, so you see like the horse is like, so you see like Tolof goes to take the lead, but the horse is like just faster and it like steps out in front, and it's like you notice that like the horse is like very silent when it steps. Like you hear the clopping before, but now all of a sudden like it seems like it's completely quiet. You don't hear the clattering of hooves as it goes up the steps and like down the corridors. Everyone roll a stealth check.
Okay. I should be good with this.
Yeah, that's dexterity, right?
I got a 9.
Can I use invisibility on us?
Or... yes, you can.
Okay,
That's a
I use
spell.
invisibility. Okay, I use invisibility on both me and Drakmar because he's the biggest guy here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
The
but I did
Jackpot-
roll a 19 on myself.
Okay. Oh,
I was too late,
Okay.
though.
So you're
I
fine.
got an 18. I got an 18. Just without the invisibility.
I got
Do I
9.
add any modifiers to that? Like,
You got your
Yeah,
stealth
it's your
modifier.
dexterity.
Yeah,
Dexterity.
It
oh,
should be in
okay, I got a
skills list.
16.
Okay, so you guys like begin like walking through like the store doors, and you're like super stealthy, and like no one's like, and like following like the horse's lead, like you guys are able to like easily avoid the the guards until like towards you guys get to the door, and then Cyrene he takes a step forward and stumbles and trips with a large clattering noise, and then like several of the Elvish guards all turn, they all look at you,
Oh no.
and you're like right at the exit. Then you hear like the elf screaming, "The prisoners are escaping quickly!" And you see like everyone starts everyone starts drawing swords and like pulling their bows back to shoot you guys.
Alright. We will run.
Is,
I'm running.
is-
You're
isn't-
gonna run,
isn't-
fight.
Isn't me and Drakmar invisible
use
though?
blink.
Me and Drakmar is invisible.
Yeah,
Nothing's happening yet. No.
You guys are like right next to the exit doors, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
You're, like right towards the
Someone stands up and starts running. He starts running right out. He's not even gonna try to fight.
Okay, but you use the ultimate JoJo technique. Running away.
Running.
Yeah. So you guys like all just like fetching, like you guys turn and you book
Okay.
it. You're like, we need to get out of here. Everyone, what's your guys' ACs?
My AC is a 16.
Okay.
Assuming I got my armor back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
My AC's
16.
12. My AC's 12.
18.
Okay, sick. So you guys like you guys like all like burst through the doors into the streets, and Estes and Pierre, you guys like suddenly like you just saw behind you guys are like sitting next to the window of like the tavern, and suddenly you're like looking up into like the palace when suddenly you see your compatriots, the horse and Toloff like erupt from the doors, and you see like arrows whizzing over the top of their heads and like the shouting of guards, and like the whole like city's turning to like into a fury.
Are we between them and the guards?
No, you're inside the tavern. You're like looking out the window and you see like this happen.
Oh shoot.
Say, Pierre, do you think that might be the result of our shenanigans prior with that gentleman?
Very possibly. Do you think we should help?
We should. You know, I don't want to be taken for a traitor as well, or an enemy of the state. So let's watch
Oh my god.
and help if needed.
So you see like you guys just come running down the stairs and you're booking it. You're absolutely hooving it, and you see suddenly like Toloff like turns a hard left and like beelines it directly into the tavern.
Okay,
Like, you guys,
we follow.
You guys just instinctively follow him. Like Toloff runs up to the counter, smashes the table that you guys are sitting at. You're like, "Give me my 10 gold, I'm out."
No. Yeah, looks like you guys can't escape
I
this
give him
time.
the gold.
Yes, thank goodness. And you see him like pull out like his pistol, and you hear like the pistol like talks, and it goes, "Well, let's ready to rock and roll." And like suddenly like he cocks back his gun and like runs outside, and you hear him just start lighting people up with his pistol, and then he like disappears in the night.
All right.
Wait, are they?
We should
Did he
really
kill
get out of
him?
here, right?
Inadvertently paid for a serial killer.
I think you guys did.
He's an extinguisher. So, maybe.
We paid for the best.
I think it's time to
Paying
go.
for the best here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. So where the heck were you guys?
think?
We'll talk about it later. Let's focus on getting out of here.
Okay, that's it.
We should ask the bartender if there's a back way out.
Okay,
That's
so you guys
baseball?
walk up to the bartender, and like, so because you guys like made a beeline into the tavern, no one saw you go inside, and then Toloff with him running out of the tavern and like starts shooting off his gun, like caused a sufficient distraction to where like no one is like suspecting you guys of being escaped prisoners just yet. So
Okay.
you walk up to the innkeeper. What do you say to the elf?
Hey, we're
Hey, it's
in
like,
need of
hey,
getting out quickly. Is there a back way?
Like he like squints his eyes and he goes, yes, just go to that door there, and that should let you out.
thank you. Is it? Yeah. Sorry, it.
I follow.
Okay. You
Same.
guys like run out the back door and you start like running through the streets, like not knowing like you hear like you see you can see elven soldiers like running through the streets, like and you like you continue to hear gunshots, by the way, in like the distance, like you're like you have no idea what's happening, like you don't
Also-
know like
Sorry, you continue.
no, what were you saying?
Also, keep in mind. Also, me and Drakmar are invisible, so the bartender heard out of like a voice out of nowhere. Thank you.
Oh yeah. So so that's what happens. So you guys are just like you guys and your horse. So I'm gonna say the horse is part of the party. So just remember when I say party and you guys is including the horse as well.
Okay.
He's with you guys. So you guys are like running through the streets. How are you guys gonna get out of here?
Can I steal clothes or something to change into a disguise?
What are you guys gonna do? How are you gonna get out of here? Like so running out the back door, you find your guys like in an alleyway that goes like straight forward with a line of houses. So it's an alleyway, but it's like it's just like dense trees like growing next to each other.
Okay.
And like you're kind of
Can
like
I
in that
try
part
and
where there's no
climb?
path.
Okay.
Can I try and like climb?
Well,
the
if you
top of
climb
these-
the tree, you'll just be climbing up into a house. So
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Not
that's
do that.
okay.
I mean, I think we should probably split up because they're looking for a big group.
We should. I'm gonna go.
Estes, you want to come
Wait,
with me? We'll just walk outside the city.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, what?
Also, Drakmar, are you with me?
Party.
Drakmar, are you with me?
Meet us
I'm the one keeping you
outside
invisible.
of the city.
Hi, Bixby,
Alright,
it's you and I.
and then you guys, so Bigsby and Cyrene, you guys are with the horse.
Alright.
So yeah, so with that, you guys decide to split in different directions. Pierre and like Estes, you guys have no problem leaving the city. You guys wait. So where are you guys gonna meet up? Are you guys gonna meet up outside the city gates? Like, how are you guys gonna meet up again after this? Because you're splitting up
Down by the river.
By the river?
down by
yeah.
the river.
Okay.
So the river, so
Wait,
the
that's
river
far
is like
away.
a 5 days journey. Are you guys gonna go the way that you came in, going back through the swamplands and through the dense forest, or are you guys gonna head? So you guys, by the way, you don't have a map, so you have no. You guys just know that you're in the woodland. You guys know that you're in the Woodland Kingdom, and the Woodland Kingdom actually took you guys far north. So your goal was to go like straight east to get to the mountain range where you'll meet up with Gabeldorf again. But what happened was because you guys went up the river, it took you northwest up into the swamp marshes, and then you guys went east up north. So you guys are like way off. Like the river is like way back here, and like so your best option. So if you go to I'll just show you guys them.
I think our main priority should be getting
out of here.
The forest,
Yeah.
where the elves
Yeah.
are forest elves.
Yeah. So real quick, let me go to it. So if you guys can take a look at my screen real quick.
Yeah.
So can you see my cursor?
Yeah, because you cursor.
Okay, cool. So what happened was you guys. So you traveled from the town of Willow, right? And then you guys traveled due east till you got to right here in the river. All you had to do was go straight across the river, but you guys didn't do that. Instead, what happened because of your whole thing, you guys got pulled up river like here, and then like the river, and then like you guys were taken up here in the swamp marshes. You traveled through the swamp marshes into here, then you traveled through this path directly into the center of the Woodland Kingdom. So this is where you guys are at right now. So if you want to go back the way you came, you'd be backtracking, you'd be losing time. So your best, and your goal was to meet up with Gabeldorf, like in here in the kingdom of Galvoria.
Okay.
Like somewhere in here.
I think we can meet up there.
Maybe we can meet up in the.
I agree. Like, let's each take our separate.
We should
I know,
try
but
going
Well, if it's like a
We need
long
a-
journey,
Yeah.
that we're just gonna be separated for. Because it's gonna be like a 3-day walk over there.
And it's be a several day journey. So
Yeah, so we're gonna be
Yeah,
separated
it's-
for a while, and then there's only 2 of each member. Like,
and
what if we
even
get
this is
dumped?
like just a generic kingdom, by the way. So this is like the kingdom of Galvora. So Galvora takes up like this entire area in here.
Wait,
Maybe we meet up
a
at the
question.
capital.
Did the rest of our party get their gear back?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
got
we gotta be right back. We gotta
Okay,
get back.
perfect.
Oh, okay, so we're
All
just
of
gonna meet at the capital, you said?
Not the capital. We're at the capital already.
Oh,
You
no.
guys are the capital of the Willing Kingdom.
We take the road south to Galvoria.
Okay. Yeah, but where are we gonna
Meet
meet
up
up?
at the road.
Probably at the edge of the forest.
Is it for us? Okay.
Or
Where the road meets into the forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I'm
All right, so you
totally.
guys decide to meet up at the it's about to split ways to make it back to where you want to go. So let me start my switch here. There we go. So with that, you guys have your destination design. But here's the thing: because Atlas and are invisible. Oh, sorry, Drakmar are invisible. Like you guys can actually just like follow Estes and Pierre and not have any problems. It's the other 3, the horse, Cyrene, and Bigsby, that have to move in a separate direction.
Okay.
So with you guys as invisible, you guys just like turn back around and you just like go through the front gates, and you guys actually have no problem getting out of the city. But Bigsby, Cyrene, and the horse, you guys need to somehow find your way out of the city without getting tracked down by the guards. So how are you guys gonna do that?
Alrighty. So you have a spell.
I can
invisibility
easily get
spell.
out of the city. I don't know how.
Okay,
Cyrene's
please
gonna
do
get
not
out, though.
abandon me.
I could very easily abandon him.
Oh, I could. Well, let's see. So they're looking for us. Can I like get into disguise so I'm less recognizable?
This guy.
Yeah. No. Like, can I steal clothes and like
Yeah.
be less
A disguise.
recognizable? Yeah. A
Yeah.
disguise.
So roll an investigation check.
Okay.
So by the way, so your street, by the way, is like it goes straight forward that you're looking at, and it extends like you can either go straight, left, or right, and you're like in some kind of back alleyway.
Okay. And you said roll a
Investigation.
investigation. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. So I rolled a nat one.
So you're looking around and you don't see anything you can use to disguise yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna. Will the horse let me just ride on top of it, perchance? Because I know it's really fast, and maybe I can
Yeah.
just. Okay. I'll
so
just
you
climb
climb
on top
up-
of the horse and be like, please get me out.
Yeah, so you climb up on the horse, and the horse is like just kind of chilling. He's like,
Alright.
and then like so, Bigsby, without warning, like the horse, like Cyrene, you're not controlling the horse at all. It just starts walking forward.
Okay. Yeah, so I just kind of tilts. He's like, alright, cool.
So Bigsby, you just gonna follow behind the horse, or are you and Serene, or what are you gonna do?
I was gonna like use alter self and just look like you're an extremely average elf.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, I do that.
Yeah, so you use Ultra Self and you just turn into an elf. And so do you want to keep? You're gonna stick with Cyrene and the horse, or are you gonna go with? Or are you just gonna stick with the other group and walk out with them?
I'm just gonna walk out with them because I know that they're gonna get out easy. So I'm just gonna look like a regular elf.
Okay, so you look just like a regular elf, and you just like no one pays attention to you, and you just walk out with Atlas, Estes, Pierre, and Drakmar. So it's just Cyrene and the horse that are stuck together.
Okay. Just
Okay,
a siren horse.
Like
Tony.
so Jeremiah, you're sitting there on top of the horse, and you're like holding the reins, and you're like, and it's like going along. Like anytime you like try to like give any direction to the horse, though, like it does not respond. It just goes in its own direction.
Alright, that's
so like
cool.
the horse is like clomping along, and you see it makes a right, then a left, then a right again, and you're just like going down like the dark, like the back passageways, and you notice that like the horse is just like extremely silent in its footsteps.
Okay.
And this is the part where it starts to get crazy. Like it gets up to like it rides up, and then you get to a wall. It's the wall of the outer gates after riding for several minutes in silence. And like it looks, and like you see the horse like pull its head back and then like look up at the wall, and then it like looks back like this at you, and then it like moves its head up and down like it's nodding its head.
I trust you on this. I don't know what you're
roll
about
a
to do,
strength
but
You trust the
Strength
skinwalker?
check,
Weren't
you
you just like screaming a few minutes
roll a
ago?
strength check.
oh,
No,
awesome!
that was Drakmar.
I'm so good at
Jackmar.
strength
Oh,
checks.
okay, that's right. I
Hold
was-
on.
Still don't trust that thing.
So I have advantage on strength checks, so I can roll 2 times. Good thing I can.
Did you just fail your first roll? Is that why?
Yeah. I got a 14.
Yeah, okay. So you were holding onto the horse, and then you see it now in your head, so you grab on a little bit tighter. When suddenly you see the horse runs, turns around, goes back down the highway, turns back, and then starts galloping. It's like going fast. You're like, oh my gosh, it's running directly towards this wall. And then you see it run. It jumps, and then it jumps into so it's like tree wall. It jumps to the side, lands on top of a windowsill of a balcony, jumps up again, and then it leaps up through a window into the wall itself. Into the wooden wall around the city.
My kid just like, oh, whoa! This guy-
And now you're inside the wall, and you guys come with the clatter on the ground, and then you come, you're sitting on the horse, and you see there's an elf in front of you, and an elf behind you, and they just sit there stunned because a guy in a horse just jumped in through a 2-story window. He jumped because it's first story, second story. Right?
Yeah.
So the guy in a horse just jumped in through a 2-second window. They're just stunned at you, and the guards point and they start speaking in Elvish. They go, mira, hay un persona sobre una caballo aquí. And it's like
Hi.
you wave, and then the horse just bolts forward. Roll a strength check again.
Yes.
See if you stay on the horse.
Alright, let me roll again. I got a 19.
All right. So you got a 19. So you hold on, and the horse bolts forward. It leaps over the first elf, and it starts clattering. And you're like, oh my god, what's happening? And so the horse then goes up a flight of stairs. It goes upstairs, and it keeps going up switchbacks, going up higher up onto the wall, until finally it bursts. It bursts through the door, and you guys are up on top of the wall. So now you're overlooking, and you realize that the wall is insanely high, and you can see out way above the canopy of the trees. You're several hundred feet in the air, of the horse.
Oh,
like
sick.
on top of this wall, and like
Okay.
the elves like all turn, and you see like elvish wizards, archers, and soldiers like all turn, and they're like confused. Like no one was expecting to see a horse with a guy on a horse on top of the wall.
Yeah.
And so like the horse then turns and starts running, and you see it's like running towards like the front gates, like where the front gate area is. And like you don't know what it's planning on doing. So what are you gonna do, Jeremiah?
I'm just gonna hang on.
You hang on.
Yeah, it's just been.
And you see the horse is running, and then it just jumps off the edge of the building.
My kids are just used to it at this point. It's just like, hi.
So
Another
you
leap.
start free falling hundreds of feet out of the sky.
I'm just like holding really tight onto the horse,
You're
like
you're
hoping.
holding on tight. Roll a strength check again.
Hi, sick. I rolled a 18.
18. Okay, so you guys like just leave the city door, like the castle, like the doors of the city, and you're like patting yourselves in the back, like we just escaped. When suddenly you hear like the sound of screaming and a horse whinny. Like who? Like what do you guys? You hear this like from way up above you guys, by the way.
I look up.
Is this falling?
Yeah. So
Just
you
from the
guys look
sky.
up and you see a figure. You suddenly see like a horse leap off the top of the walls with a guy on the back of it. It's a black horse, and you recognize, and you it looks like you can recognize the person, but they're so high up you really can't tell if you recognize the person. But you guys have a stinking suspicion that you know exactly who it is, because there's only one black horse and one what's your
I'm a genasi. Yeah.
a genasi, and there's only one genasi you know of in the city. Like, and you see him jump off the side, and you see them falling out from the heavens essentially, and he's screaming all the way down.
I suppose I'd use gust of wind to try and slow him down.
So you use gust of wind to propel them upwards, but like before you have the chance to do it, you suddenly notice the horse starts falling slowly, and it suddenly descends it's floating down to the ground from like some other spell.
Oh.
Huh.
So
Nothing.
Cyrene, you notice this. At first, you're falling really fast, but after you're like 3/4 of the way down, and like when Bryce is finally in range of the spell, you suddenly your descent slows drastically. You just hit like a parachute.
Okay.
And then you can see the horse is its legs are kicking, it's running in place, and it's just slowly drifting down. And then suddenly it hits the ground with a thud. Didn't take any damage. You just fell from super high up, and you bolt off down the street, down the path into the forest.
I'm just like,
This one
oh,
really
what
nice.
just got? I'm just gone.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, we're not getting rid of that horse.
You guys continue on the way because you're supposed to meet up at the end of the thing, and then you see a figure step out of the darkness. He goes, "Well, that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my lifetime," and it's Toloff.
Oh, he's back
Wow.
again.
To see you again.
I
I'm
don't know if
gone.
you could tell, but that was definitely Featherfall. Do any of you have that spell?
No.
I do.
Nope. Did you cast? And he turns to you and he asks, "He's like, did you cast that on that falling horse?"
Nah, to be honest, I didn't even see him.
That's quite interesting. He's like, "Well, chaps, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad I could help you escape the city as well. Don't worry, I didn't hurt anyone." And he turns and disappears into the forest, once again.
Alright, safe travels, I guess.
But
So you guys continue down the path, and then you meet up with you find Cyrene, on top of the horse, just about a mile down the road.
Do I notice them coming up?
You do notice them coming up.
Okay,
you see
okay.
a group your compatriots coming up the road.
I just imagine that
Yeah.
I'm on the horse talking to it or something. I don't know, I'm just crazy.
Okay, yeah, just-
and I'm just talking to
Yeah,
it,
do it then.
I was like, wow, you actually really interesting horse. That's
So you
that's
guys
kind of
walk
fun.
up, you guys walk up and you see Cyrene talking to the horse.
Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just like, oh,
just-
that was kind of fun.
Gentlemen, does he seem a little bit... He seems like he has a screw loose. Or is that just me?
He went a little insane in the jail cell.
You don't
Mind
say. What
directing,
happened
If you
there?
want to say something, you are muted.
Oh wait, shoot, my bad.
No.
Oh, no, not
Yeah,
you, not
you're
you.
fine.
Oh wait, me. Okay, cool.
I'm just talking to the horse, you know. I'm in conversation.
Did
One
anyone
sec.
manage to figure out what this horse is exactly?
I kind of turned around to look at him. It's just a horse, man.
Horse.
A really good horse.
It's like I don't know. Not many horses can cast magic like that.
It was, you know, it's probably something. It's probably the sword that bonded to it. You know, just normal horse activities.
Yeah, while you guys are talking, the horse just kind of like turns and like starts back down the path.
Oh, bye guys.
All right, let's go then.
So you guys like walk through the forest and like you're now back on the quest. You're heading south and hoping you guys can regroup with Gabledorf, but you guys don't know how you're gonna do that because you're completely off course. So it's really gonna be you're really gonna be lucky if you manage to find it.
All right.
As you guys are traveling through the forest, you guys decide to camp for the evening. You're in like you're still in the very dense part of the jungle or of the forest. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna camp for the night? Or are you just gonna keep moving through the evening?
I want to take a long rest.
Yeah, my time's kind
Especially-
of tired.
Yeah.
Do you have rations to make food? Because we kind of haven't eaten in
I have
days.
You guys
I have
don't
rations.
you guys
I
don't
have
have
rations.
No, you don't have any rations. That was stripped from you. So you
Dang.
managed to
Oh,
get
okay.
your gear back, but all the food that you guys had, you don't have anymore.
Can I go hunting real quick?
You can try. So you see that the
Okay.
sun. So you see the sun is coming down over the. Is starting to go down. So, the roll survival check.
Let me see. I got. Wow. I got 6.
Yeah. So you go onto the forest and you don't find anything. You come back empty-handed.
Dang. Alright, guys. I couldn't find food.
So, what are you guys gonna do for the evening?
Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
All right, it's a nature check, you said, or
Yes.
Survival.
survival. That is a 19.
19. Oh yeah. So, Drakmar, so Cyrene and Drakmar go off in different directions to go hunting, and like Cyrene comes back and comes back with
No
nothing,
food
and
gods.
like Drakmar comes back with an entire like deer on his shoulders.
Oh, sick!
It's because I'm him.
He's just him,
He's
guys.
simply him. He is simply him.
No, guys. It's not because I'm bad at hunting. It's because he's really tall, so he can see better than me.
Okay. So you guys make a meal out of the venison, and you enjoy a nice cooked meal over a nice warm fire. How do you guys decide? How are you guys gonna spend the evening? How are you guys gonna do this?
I'm gonna. I grab Tyrene. I hold his shoulder. Hey, can we talk?
Yeah, sure. Might as well.
He's like, okay. Well, let's talk away from the rest.
I want to sleep.
Yeah. So you see, Estes, you go to bed. Pierre, Drakmar, and Bigsby, you see that like Atlas and Cyrene are like moving away from the group, like to go talk.
Is there a reason why the others can't hear this?
Can I try and sneak up and
Yeah, you
listen
can.
in on their
Yeah,
conversation?
roll stuff.
All right.
Check.
Wait, this guy's massive.
Oh boy.
Yeah, is it okay if he has like
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Well, it's like it's a dense forest, so you
Oh.
actually has like you can actually hide here.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, that
Okay.
works. You guys don't think it works because you guys aren't thinking that someone's gonna like eavesdrop on you guys.
Okay.
So, like,
Doobie doo ba doobie doobie
what about you,
doo.
Pierre? What are you gonna do? You notice that like 2 of them are breaking up to go have a private conversation.
Do I still have the tent from when I was with the elves?
Hold up. Give me a second.
No, that was unless like did you plan on stealing that?
No.
That was just something the company had, so that wasn't something that was like personal to you.
Okay, then I'll just
There's a
climb a
lar-
tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
So,
sleep up in a tree.
so Pierre, you go to
How's
sleep and
things?
you sleep up in a tree. Bigsby, what do you do? Do you want to like?
Yeah, I just go to sleep. I don't know what you want me to do, buddy.
Well, we could like alright. Just go and sleep.
I invent a new way of traveling.
All right. So Bigsby goes to sleep, and so
Hey,
okay,
let's
Cyrene
make
and
it
Atlas,
matter.
you guys head off into the forest to talk privately while everyone begs down for bed, and you don't know, and somehow you don't notice Drakmar notice that you guys walk away and he steps into the shadows and watches
The lumbering giant,
Yeah.
I should
He, like,
say,
listens-
in
he, like,
plate
listens to the
armor.
We are just that stupid. That's just how it is.
Yes, you don't notice that Drakmar is listening behind a tree.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of following him. He's not here, by the way, so we have to wait for him to come back.
So what are you guys gonna talk about? So it's just you guys talking now.
Okay. Let me hold on, cause like he initiated it and he's not in the room. So I'm kind of like let's say before we go there, I don't know, I'm beatboxing.
Jeremiah, what are you gonna do after the conversation?
Feels kind of like a one-sided conversation.
Yeah.
So tell me what you guys are gonna do after your conversation. What are you guys gonna do? Like,
I'm
when
probably.
you finish, what do you plan on doing?
I'm probably going to, like, I'm kind of suspicious of the horse at this point because he just did something crazy and I can't deny he's normal, that he's not special anymore. So I'm probably gonna try to, like, I don't know, talk to the horse and try to figure out what's going on with it.
Like the horse is just like sleep. Like you see it like lay down in a comfortable spot of grass and go to sleep.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I set up my bed next to it, I guess, too. I don't know. Try to connect.
Okay. So you're just gonna sleep. Drakmar, what are you gonna do?
I mean, there's not really much I can do without revealing myself, so I think I'm just gonna wait here until.
So I'm just saying, like, when the conversation ends, what do you plan? Like, you're just gonna like go to bed?
Yeah.
As well?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, nobody's taking watch.
Oh.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. You know, Atlas might take watch once he returns.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. So Atlas, you're now alone.
In the forest with us. Yeah.
So,
Us too.
sorry.
It's
Had
okay.
to run.
I have to do a side quest in real life real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, you two should kiss.
Atlas. He took us.
I'll say this though.
Yeah.
So, what we're doing with that blade?
What blade?
The blade that got us convicted.
Well, like, you know what Bixby said. I'm a collector of sorts.
Give me the truth. Give me the truth.
I don't know what you want me to
Persuasion
tell
check,
you.
Jeremiah, about being a collector.
Hmm?
Like you said you're a collector. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Let me roll a persuasion check.
Do I roll against it or just
No, what's your intelligence?
plus 0 or just 10?
Not 10. So you have to roll higher than a 10, Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, I got an 18.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy high. Wait, is it like? Can I fail on purpose? Because I feel like that kind of ruins the story a bit. But
I mean,
if I just like,
I mean, that won't stop the conversation from going.
oh, okay,
But,
okay.
but like Atlas, like when you hear he's like, no, I'm just a collector. You're partial to, you believe him. You believe that what he's saying is true.
Yeah.
Okay. All serious though. If there is something, I think it's better if you tell the party or where you got that blade. Could be some useful information at least, or something. All right.
Sure. I just.
Besides,
It doesn't matter anyways, though. I don't have the
Alright.
blade.
I know, but could be some information. Hopefully we don't have anything, or no one else has anything that can automatically incriminate us.
Yeah. Well, it's a good. I can show him other stuff, but that was the only evil item I had.
All I have with me is my good old-fashioned racism.
Wait, what the heck
the
was that?
hell? Just turn back and see him.
Did you actually say that?
No.
Almost like
You
wait.
just hear from like the woods. All I got.
So at the end of that conversation, Atlas, what do you do? Like for going to bed and
just-
stuff.
Oh wait.
Alright.
Like, is that the end of the conversation? Like,
Oh,
can
did
I-
you not end, or are you still talking?
It's just
It sounded like that. Was the end.
yeah. I just pat on the back. I just pat on the back. Well, got some good. Probably should get some rest.
Yeah, we should. I'm sorry
Tomorrow's
about
got.
your family, by the way. I know I never officially said it.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, night. You just walk back to camp.
Night.
All right. You guys head back to camp and you all go to bed without setting watch. Everyone roll a Constitution check.
Oh God! We're gonna go watch.
Here we go.
My gosh.
Oh wait, it's a what tech? He said.
Yeah, everyone roll
Constitution.
Constitution, because I'm seeing who's
18.
asleep and who wakes up.
I got a
Oh.
nat 7.
7. Okay.
37 actually.
Oh.
37.
Someone got it. I'm lucky right now. I'm getting lucky.
I got an
7.
8.
What'd you roll, Atlas?
18.
18.
camera's sucky right now.
Estes, what do you roll?
I got a 6.
6. Okay, and then Pierre.
Dang, we feel bad.
Pierre, what's your constitution? For once, you guys wanted to roll low, because if you roll high, that means you stay asleep. But since you rolled low, that
Oh,
means
okay.
Oh, okay.
Dang, Alice is
Okay, so
knocked
my
out.
7 was good.
Yeah,
I
you
got
rolled
a
seven,
4 then. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you wake up is when I get to choose.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
Yo,
hey,
wake up
Pierre,
at 2 a.m.
Pierre, are you there?
Oh, you muted, by the way.
I'm muted. Shoot.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, so what did you roll for constitution?
So I got 11, but I also have trance, so
Okay.
I'm not entirely asleep when I'm sleeping.
Entirely asleep. Okay, so what happens is, you guys all startle awake to the sound of like the horse whinnying, and you wake up and Drakmar, you are tied to a tree.
What? What?
You're like tied to a tree with like lots of like huge rope. The rope is like huge. It looks like it's like that thick. It's like that thick rope. Like Bigsby, you guys all wake up to the whinnying noise. Like Bigsby, Atlas, and Estes, you guys are all dangling by your legs, and there's 2 large trolls. There's like there's one's holding Bigsby by the legs, like this, like upside down. Cyrene, you're in the other hand of this one. Estes, you're in the arms of the second large troll, and like they're holding you by the legs, and there's like your campfire is now huge, and like they're arguing in between each other. Pierre, because you're in a tree, they actually had no idea that you were there, and you actually do wake up. Like you come out of your trance and you realize that like they're getting ready to cook your friends, your compatriots.
Do I understand what they're speaking? Like what language, what tongue are they speaking?
They're speaking common.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I say something to them?
You can in just a second. So you hear, the 4 trolls start arguing amongst each other. You know, hey, how should we cook this one? This one's wiggling quite a bit, and he shakes like Bigsby around, and he's like, he's quite plump as well, and he like pokes him in the stomach. I say we barbecue him. And the other one goes, the other one that's like holding Estes by the legs. He goes, I say we cook this one first. I've never tried this kind of meat before. And he takes you, like shakes you up and down like this, like
That's racism at its
you're like Nemo from
Exotic
Toy
meat.
Story and like the little girl, you know, or not Toy Story. Sorry, you're like Nemo from like Finding Nemo. Like you're like the little fish in the bag. How he shakes you like that. Like that. You're like that in the arms of the droid. You're like, oh! You're like thrown around.
Wait, also, did that count as like short? Did we get a short rest? Did that count as a short rest?
That does count as a short rest.
Woo! I'll get all my spell slots back. I got all my spell slots back.
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone roll initiative.
Okay. Wait, didn't
Roger.
Didn't Nick want to say something?
No, actually, my bad. Drak, who rolled an 18? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, that's
Me.
Atlas.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlas. Like you're also tied up to a tree, but you're asleep next to Drakmar.
I just want to picture myself just snoring.
Yeah. So real quick, everyone roll initiative so I can get the move of turns.
I
got 15.
got a 16.
16. Remember your number, please.
Okay. I got 15.
I got a 13.
So I actually
21.
Never mind.
No, this is
I
initiative,
realized
so it's
on
just a straight
paper.
D20.
Yeah, but
I
you can
have
add
plus three.
your
plus
You add
three
your
bonus.
you add your
Oh,
yeah,
you
you
do?
got your initiative. You have an initiative modifier. It's plus. It's your dexterity. You add your dexterity to it.
So Bryce, what was yours?
12.
12. Okay, let me write. So that means it goes. So who got the highest?
Probably 21.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
So it's gonna go Estes. Who got the second highest?
I got 16. Unless someone else got higher.
You want to get higher than a 16?
I got a 13, so.
I got 15.
I got 13 as well.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so Estes, it is your turn.
There's
Okay,
4 of them?
There's 4 trolls. Yeah.
I would like to immediately enter rage,
Okay.
Valid.
and I'm assuming since I'm dangling upside down, I'm facing him while upside down.
No, you're
right?
facing outwards. Like it's like kind of. It's like he's holding you like this, and your body's like over here, so you're like filling about. So your feet are sticking out this way if he's holding you. So your
I
feet are
would like
sticking
to
in like that.
turn to face him with my mouth and unleash my breath weapon.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to roll a First, I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity to see if you can even move in the way that you want to. So acrobatics, I'm gonna have you roll for that one.
Acrobatics. That'll be a 7.
Yeah. So he's like moving you about still, and like you try to turn your head to like aim at him, but you just can't in this current moment.
Oh no.
Am I facing any others?
Yes, you are. So you are facing across from Troll 2.
How far away is he?
He's about like probably like 10 feet away.
Then can I use my breath weapon on him? He's within
Yeah,
range.
and then use dexterity for that one to see if you hit.
Okay.
I'm
That
gonna have you
is
roll
a-
disadvantage as well.
Disadvantage. Okay. All right, that's another 7. Great. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you turn to use your breath weapon, and like what type of dragon are you again? What kind of fire?
Emerald. So it's
So-
psychic damage.
Yeah. So you go to use your like shoot out a breath of psychic damage, and you like a beam of a psychic energy like whizzes past the like troll 2. Troll 1 that has you in its hands is like notices that you have this breath weapon, and he goes and he picks up a club, and he goes swings to like hit you. So he goes to like smash you with its club. Actually, my bad. No, it doesn't even take his club. It's gonna be way easier. It just takes you by the legs, and it goes to smash you into the ground.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
15.
Ooh. Yeah. So like the troll is
Wait a
like
minute,
not
wait.
like that. He's like,
I do
try
still
to
have an
blast
action
us,
on my
eh?"
turn.
And then he what?
I do still have an action.
Oh, you have one more
I
action.
get
All right.
I get extra attack. So
Okay. Yeah. So what's your other attack?
I'm gonna use my breath weapon again on the
Okay.
same dude.
Yes.
Well, no.
Or
So you
is that
you
one with
already took-
disadvantage?
You took 2 actions. You took one to try and like maneuver yourself to like hit the troll, and you couldn't do it. And you took your second maneuver to blast the other troll, and you missed.
I was gonna say when I choose to take the attack action, I do get a bonus attack.
Okay, yeah. So you're
As a
you're
barbarian.
gonna try and blast troll 2 again.
Yes. Well, I've rolled that with disadvantage. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh wait, are you using your breath weapon again? Can you use your breath weapon that soon?
Yeah.
thought there's
I
three.
have 3 uses per long rest, and I haven't used it at
Okay,
all.
yeah. So you get it. So you're gonna try to use your second breath weapon.
Is that with disadvantage? You said?
Yes, it's still a disadvantage because
Okay.
he's moving you around, and now you just shot. So now like the troll's like, hey yo, you're moving.
Right. I'm going to. In fact, I'm going to decide. Yeah, I'll use my. I'm gonna use my breath weapon again.
Yeah. Okay. Roll dexterity with disadvantage again.
All right, 8. Not much better. Probably
Yeah.
miss again.
So you shoot off a second beam, and this time it goes to the left of the troll, completely missing. And like so now the troll like that's holding you is like, try and blast us, eh? Well, let's see how you like the ground. And he swings you around like this and smashes you into the ground. Let's see if he beats your armor class. Oh, you're lucky. So he takes you, he smashes you into the ground, but your armor takes the brunt of the damage, and like he smashes you in the ground, but like as he swings down, he actually like wasn't anticipating to hit you in the ground so hard, and he like smashes you, and he like lets go, and so you flick up, so you kind of like turn to a bouncy ball a little bit, like you hit the ground,
Nice.
bounce up, and then hit the ground again. But
I was gonna say,
your armor took like the brunt of the damage though.
I have resistance to all damage types right now while I'm raging, so.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That sucks. So even though it missed, it then goes to stomp on you
Okay.
because it gets 3 attacks.
3 attacks?
What? 3 attacks?
What the?
Yeah, so it goes to stomp on you and it misses. So he goes, you little bug, and he misses, and he goes to like kick you because he missed. He's upset that he missed, and then gosh, like, and he goes to kick you and he misses again.
Okay.
He's like,
Yes.
Awfully clumsy, huh?
Dumb little troll.
It's now Troll 2's turn. So Troll 2 that you try to blast at, he's like, I'm gonna give this one a try, and he doesn't realize that you guys are like the guys that the ones that he's holding is like are asleep, and what he does is like he just like puts you guys on the ground, like he looks at you guys, he like looks at you, and he's like he lifts you guys up, doesn't realize you're awake, and then like puts you on the ground, like he runs forward with like picking up a club and goes to smash Estes who's on the ground with his club.
Ooh. I can't do anything to help too.
What's your
Rest
armor
in
class
peace.
again, Estes?
15.
15.
Fetching gosh. Okay, so he goes to like swing with this club, and he completely misses again. You like roll out of the way, and it smashes in the ground. He goes, "You little bug!" and he goes to swing at you again.
All my stat points in luck.
Ooh. Yeah. You get turned to a human baseball, like he takes his club and he like fetching smacks you, and you get absolutely crushed in the ribs, and you go skirting across the campsite and smack into a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're going to take.
Good thing you're aging.
I do have resistance to all damage types right now.
Dude.
Yeah.
I
So that
think I
means you just
half
take like
damage.
6 less damage from both hits.
Okay.
Which is fine, I guess.
So a total of 12.
I'm so glad.
So no, I gotta
that
roll
it's
damage
still-
for you. Okay, so 27 minus your resistance thing.
So
So I think with your
21?
resistance you take.
So
6 less
resistance
damage.
isn't resistance damage is halved?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it's.
Yeah, I
resistance.
remember.
I
Let me
think
look
it's
it up.
halved.
Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, so you have the damage. So you only take 15 damage.
Do you want to round up or down?
Only 15.
wait,
Yeah.
27. Oh, yeah, okay.
You said 27.
Lol.
Oh, because you took. I'm confused. What's the raw damage?
The raw damage is so it's 27 divided by 2.
Oh, that'd be like 13.
It's gonna be 14 if we round
14.
up.
Yeah, you take 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 14 bludgeoning damage. Take 14 bludgeoning damage. Then it is now. The troll gets to make another attack. But
How
like
far
it's
away did I
smashed
get
into the
knocked from
tree.
him?
What?
You said
20.
I did get sent like shooting across the camp. How
Yeah,
far
you
away
get,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah. You literally turn into a human baseball. Like you can't more like a golf ball because of the way he like swung at you. So you're like, and like you're like flipping and flopping through the dirt and then crash into a tree. So you looks like 2 hits there because you took damage from hitting the tree. You took
Right.
damage from getting hit by the club. So the troll 2, like pats its hand up. It goes, "Well, that was easy. Now it's time to cook this one." And like it stoops down to pick up Bigsby. It picks up Bigsby again by the legs, and he goes, "You're gonna be absolutely delicious." Atlas, roll a Constitution check because you are still sleeping.
Oh no.
Okay, I hope.
Roll low.
Hope
And that
I've been
one-
rolling. I really hope I roll low because like friggin' I've been rolling too high. I've been rolling too high.
Bad luck. Bad luck.
I got a 19.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay, yeah. So you're sound asleep. It is now
God.
Cyrene's turn. So Cyrene, you wake up and you're like, look. And so like the troll had just set you down, turned Essus to like a living golf ball, and then picked up Bigsby again to like prepare to cook him. So it's your
Bro,
go. You're
this is
like
good.
looking up. You're lying on your back.
Okay. So just thinking to myself, do I have my weapons on me?
They're like they did not set you down next to your weapons, but you do have a dagger on you.
Okay. Wait, just a random dagger?
Do you not have a dagger normally?
Let me see. I don't think I have a dagger normally.
Never mind. Then if you do not have a dagger, you
I have
do
like
not
an arrow. I can use an arrow as
Yeah, you have
a
an
dagger.
you have an arrow on you.
Alright.
No bow. Your bow's too far away.
Oh, my bow's gone. Okay, so both my bows are gone.
Well, like they're not like they're in the campsite. Like if you were to get up and like run to them, you could get them.
Yeah,
that
but then-
entire turn would be getting your bow.
Okay. Okay, let me think. You know, I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud. Fog Cloud.
Okay.
To kind of just like cover the whole entire area in fog,
Mhm.
so that they can't see that well. So I'm just woo, cloud. Hopefully that can help the crew. And then I'm going to use an arrowhead to try to cut Drachma free, if that's possible.
Yes. So
Okay.
you turn into like the whole plane of fog, and like you hear like some of the trolls start coming like, "What's going on?" And you run forward and you take your arrowhead and you start cutting the ropes on that have Drachmar.
Okay. Any rolls I need to do? Checks, anything?
No. That's just like that's your turn.
Aye.
You gotta
Let's go.
So it is now Troll 3's turn. So Troll 3 is like, "What's that? What's going on?" And he's like looking around, and he's like, he notices that like the field is all foggy. And he goes, "I don't like the look of this." And like he like run and like he's like, "The Munchkins are waking up." Like he like run and like he looks around the field and he notices the one person that you can see that's not inside the fog is Estes. So
No.
he runs forward and then like grabs you. He like, grabs to pick you up. We're gonna roll a strength here. See if you can run. So you're gonna need to roll higher to not. So this is a grapple check. You're gonna have to roll higher than a 17 to not get picked up by the troll.
I'm so sorry, bro.
I only got a 14, so
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
you try to fight back, and like the troll picks you up, and he goes, "Looks like you'll be the first one to die." And like he lumber, and like he then like moves, and he like lumbers forward, and he like looks for like any kind of weapon he can pick up to stab you with.
Oh, but there's fog.
Yeah, there's fog, but he has a hard time doing it, and he fails the first check, and he fails the
Oh,
second
wow.
check. He can't find anything to hit you with, so he just goes. So he takes you and like turns you upside down, and goes to smash you into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
What is it with these trolls and smashing me?
So
Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks.
Like,
No.
he like smashes you into the ground, but your armor once again takes the brunt of the load. He like lifts you up, and he like looks at you, and he's like, and you're like fine, and he's like shakes you a second, and he doesn't know really what to do other than that.
Bro,
Just drop me?
You're just a
Like,
No,
tank.
dude, he's
no.
holding you. He's still holding you.
Oh.
So now it is Bigsby's turn. So Bigsby, you are being held by the legs of a troll, and it's like looking at you, and it's looking for some way to cook you.
Can I use blink?
Yeah.
Okay, I use blink.
Okay. What is that? How does blink work again?
I go into the ethereal realm, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so you use blink and you disappear into the ethereal realm. So like you like disappear, you go blink, and like the troll's like, hey, where did it go?
Dude, you finally used blink. Let's go.
Dude, I'm like waiting to use that.
So in the ethereal realm, because like you were in his hand, you like fall and you land on your back. Like you like fall
Yeah, I
and
know.
land on your back. So that's what happens for you. Do you only get one turn?
Does he?
Yeah, I only get one turn to activate it. Yeah.
Okay, so Bigsby, you disappear into the other realm. Drakmar, you are just cut free by
Siren.
Irene. So it is your turn now.
Do I have any of my like equipment on me, like
No,
my
you have none of your
armor?
equipment on you because you were sleeping. And
Okay.
you didn't
How
think
tall
that,
are
like-
these giant? How tall would you say these suckers are?
They
Trolls.
are. They speak giant, so they speak the same language as you. But they are like 16 feet tall.
Okay. And I can't see any of my equipment due to this gosh darn fog.
Hey, dude!
Um,
It's been helping us.
So I guess I'm just gonna try and tackle one of these suckers.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
so which
my
one are you going
gosh.
for? So there's one on the far end of the thing that's like looking at his hand and it's like confused like where like the Bigsby disappeared to. There's another one that's like that's holding that's holding Estes by like the edge of his shirt, like up in the air like looking at him. There's another one that is looking for a weapon to skewer oh no, that was the one that was skewering Bisbee. There's a second one that's like standing next to there's a second troll that's like unarmed that's standing next no that has a club, excuse me. That's a club that's like standing next to the troll that's holding Estes. And then there's a fourth one that's like closest to you guys that has its back to you. But it's like looking around like it hasn't made a move yet, but it's like looking around the fog trying to detect you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to charge the one that has its back turned towards us. Would I get advantage on that?
Yeah, roll strength with advantage.
Bet.
Four.
Nat
Yeah.
20 plus 4. Let's
it is-
go.
Yeah, and it just rolled a nat 1.
Yes, it's destiny.
Like you
Sir.
come behind.
He does double damage, and it like also.
Yeah, so this is what happens. Like you like come up behind. Like this troll had no idea that it was coming. You absolutely fetching blindsided him. Like it was insane. Like you come up and you hear from behind. You hear like the sound of like crack, like a large cracking noise, almost like the sound of cracking of bones, and you tackle it directly into the large bonfire.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, eat that later.
All right. I'm just gonna start wailing on him. Like,
So first, I'm gonna have you roll like bludgeoning damage. Roll like
okay.
Roll because it's double. So roll 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
2d10 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Aye. Let's have it roll twice. That is a mighty 11 damage.
And then we're gonna multiply that by 2.
Oh, but
so-
I have also unarmored strike, so that adds an additional 5 damage to it.
And then multiply that by
Nice.
2. So that what is that?
So 16 times C,
Uh,
32.
32.
32. Nice.
And his name is John Cena.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
We love out. We love out. Our giants.
Okay, and so like with it, so and then it also takes 5 damage. Now you're gonna start. Now you're gonna see. Then you start beating up on it.
Yeah.
Roll a strength.
All right.
What's his armor class?
And that is my unarmored strike, and that is a 14.
Okay, yeah. So you start beating into him, but he's just like taking the hits like an absolute champ. He's like, and like he actually like he then gets a bonus action, and he goes to throw you off of him. What's your armor class?
Do I have my armor on?
Yes. I mean, do you sleep in your?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
That's
then
part of my religion.
So.
So
you're
yes, it's
20, right?
18.
18. Yeah. So he goes like you see the troll goes to like force you off, but you're just go on to town. He can't get you off of him. But his armor, but he just like takes the hits, not taking any damage.
Okay.
Well, he tanks the hits, you said?
Yeah, because he didn't roll high enough. He didn't roll high enough against his armor class to beat it. So he just like takes it. So Pierre, it is now your turn. You're watching this all go down from a tree.
Ooh.
It is foggy now.
Is
too.
anyone still tied up?
Like, what do you mean?
I know 2 people were tied to trees.
Oh yeah, so Atlas is still tied to the tree that you're actually not in the tree. So you're like across. You're like So like if we were to draw the circle, so like here's the circle. So bonfire is here. Gabe was tied up over here with Atlas. Atlas is you see Atlas is still sleeping, but you see like Drakmar is cut free by Cyrene and like tackles a troll into the fire, and then across. So then you're right here, and you see that, and you're looking over here where there's 2 orcs, or there's 2 trolls that are looking at looking at Estes, and there's another troll over here like looking around for Bigsby. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. Then I will just cast darkness.
There's
Using component.
well, the field's already covered in fog.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to be completely pitch black.
Okay,
No sight
you-
whatsoever.
but keep in mind that the trolls do have dark vision.
Can they see? Let me just double check. They can see.
Because they have like some pretty insane dark vision. So
Oh, does that affect us
Yeah.
too? If you cast that?
Yeah. I think it blinds everybody.
Dang. Okay.
Magical darkness spreads. Dark vision can't see through it.
okay, cool. Yeah, so you cast darkness on the field, and like everything becomes pitch black. So now there's fog, and now there's darkness. No one can see anything.
Yep. And I go to cut Atlas free.
Okay, so you go forward. You jump down from your tree. You run across, and you cut Atlas from his binds. Atlas, roll a Constitution check. Let's see if you wake up.
All right, let's. Hopefully, I roll low. 11.
Yes, you wake up.
Nice.
Finally, goddamn.
Okay, so Troll is now Troll 4's turn, the one that Drakmar is beating up. So Troll 4 is going to try and throw you off.
I do have advantage in grappling.
Yeah, yep, okay. He's gonna try again. No. Doesn't work. Alright, so he tried to throw you off of him like twice, but it didn't work, and now he's gonna punch you in the face. And he still failed. Okay. So, he goes and like punches you. Like, he goes to punch you, and he just bing and like bounces off his armor, and so then he takes fire damage.
I love this.
Okay.
And would I take fire damage, but if I'm on
Wait.
top of him?
Oh.
You're on top of him, so you're protected from the flames.
Oh, okay. You're chilling, bro. You're just moldering this guy. He's good. Dude.
Okay. It is now Estes' turn. Estes, you're currently held up in the air by like two orcs that are looking at you, or 2 trolls that are looking at you.
Oh, it's darkness now, though, right?
Yeah, so you
They
can't see anything.
You can't see them, but they can't see you. But the thing is that they're like holding you by like the back.
Right.
So you have no idea where they are, but you could. But they're still holding on to you though.
All right. I would like, for my bonus action, I'd like to pull out my great axe.
Your great axe is not on you. You were sleeping. It's on the ground.
Sleeping with it on the ground?
So like what they did is like you woke up and they they're holding you and you look, and so when you look down, like, so your equipment wasn't on your person because you were sleeping.
Actually, he wouldn't know where it is now because it's blackout.
That as well.
I can't see anything. I'd like to punch him.
How are you gonna?
Obviously, I know
you
there's a
can't.
hand holding me. There's something holding me. I can tell where they are from that.
Like he's holding. So he's holding you like this. This is how he's holding you. So like, you know, like punch his fingers.
Yeah, you're gonna like swing up and just.
Yes.
Okay, roll a strength check with disadvantage.
You got this. You got this. You're so good at these.
My
Hand.
probably be insane.
And
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you're hitting on him, and he's just not letting go.
I'm gonna punch him again as my extra.
Okay, roll a strength check.
10.
What'd you roll this time?
Who was holding him again?
10
One of the
again.
trolls.
You roll a 10 again?
10 again. Yeah, so you're like sitting there, you're like walloping on his fingers, but he's just like doesn't affect him at all. So the troll one that's holding you is like, pesky thing hitting my fingers. Say hello to the ground again, and he goes to slam you into the ground because he definitely knows what the ground is, and he definitely knows where you is because you're in his fingers.
That sucks.
I mean, you can't beat that logic. Like,
What's your
Yeah, I
armor
just
class
got.
again?
Yeah, that tracks.
So take 2d4 bludgeoning damage from the ground. He takes you and slams you into the ground and like lifts you back up again.
Do you want to roll that, or you want me to?
Oh, I roll that. Excuse me. You take 6 damage. You take 3 damage because of your resistance.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Opera just fetching died on me. It's not responding. That's great.
Well, how long does your rage last? By the way.
1 minute.
Ah, sick.
Like this whole battle has happened like in the span of like 10 seconds.
Okay.
So so you're like obviously shaken up from the hit. So he's gonna do the same attack again because that's all he can do. Okay, this time he takes you again, slams you in the ground again, lifts you up, and like this time you manage not to take any damage. Your armor managed to take the hit, but you're getting pretty mangled though. Ooh, fetch.
can you say concussion?
Yeah, he just rolled a nat 20.
Did you say death?
No.
On who?
He goes. So he decides to take a new tactic, and he takes you and like takes you by the head, and then like slams you, smacking your head into the ground.
No.
You're gonna take 2d12 bludgeoning damage from that. Ooh. But because your resistance, you like it cancels out like the double damage that would be dealt by the d20. So you just take a straight 21 damage.
21 damage?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, that's a yikes.
So how many hit points do you have?
I have 17 left.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so you're chill.
Okay.
It is now
Just never get it
Troll's
again.
2's turn. He's like, okay. So you like Troll 2 goes, I can't see. Where are they? And he starts like tromping around in circles, but you can't find anything. Orc 2, so Troll 2 is like trying to fumble around to find something, and it fails its ability check and it trips and falls on its face. So that's it. And then it gets up, tries to find someone, can't find anyone. Okay, yeah, doesn't do anything in its turn. It's stuck stumbling around in the dark. It is now Atlas's turn.
Finally.
But you're staying in the
Alright.
dark and you can't see anything. So
Yeah,
you
you're
don't know what's
completely blind.
I'll summon Relian for the.
happening. Okay,
I'll just summon Relian.
Which is like a free action.
Or no, it's Thalion. Sorry, Thalion. It's not Relian. Then I'll just. Well, that's the main action. I can do a bonus attack, but I can only do it with the blade. So
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the entire fight scene should be in complete darkness.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
see a single thing.
And then I just use green flame blade and just that's my turn, just to like
Okay, cool.
get my.
I feel like since I'm acting like John Cena here, I gotta like hit him with
Just gotta,
that.
you gotta hit him with that. You have to. You have to.
Alright, that's Big's turn.
Can't see me, boy.
Okay,
let
it is
me
now
just-
Cyrene's turn.
Alright, so Siren is in complete darkness. He can't see. He's kind of a ranged fighter, so he kind of relies on vision. Let's see. I don't have any spells that can help me do anything. I'm going to
So keep in mind, it occupies a 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius, the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, if you step outside of like the ring of fire that like normally would have been in, so if you go back to the tree line a little bit, then you could like potentially get yourself out of the darkness.
Okay, but then I wouldn't like have.
But
Okay.
you just see like a cloud of darkness, and you won't be able to see inside.
Do I know? Can I feel that anyone's close to me?
No, I mean no. You can't feel anyone's close to you.
Okay.
Just because like you're like it's just pitch darkness, and you watch. It's like literally what happens is like you saw Drakmar like full on like tackle a troll into the fire, and then all of a sudden darkness just fell over the battlefield.
Okay.
And so like, you have no idea what's happening. So you hear like trolls arguing in the darkness. You hear Drakmar like beating the absolute schnoz out of a troll in the darkness, like in the direction of the crackling fire, and that's about it.
Okay. So I hear the crackling fire. I can kind of maybe sense my way out of the darkness. I'll just walk out of the darkness.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah. Roll. Best. What would that be?
Will that?
I gotta
Maybe-
figure out what roll that would be. It's,
Wait, insight? No, not insight.
roll
Perception?
a performance check.
Okay. I rolled an 8, so that's
Yeah, so you get lost, like wander around the darkness.
dang. Okay. Wait. Oh,
Like the
God.
darkness is
As
gonna
you're
fade.
walking-
We're just gonna see Jeremiah just like looking around aimlessly.
Wait, is there anything else I can do? No, there's not. Wait, can I Is this darkness tangible? Can I?
Yeah, you feel it. You feel like the darkness is pressing on you
Okay.
because it's like magic.
Is there any way I can like cast some type of gust spell and blow it all away?
That wouldn't work on this now.
Alright, so yeah, okay, that'll be my turn. I'm just wondering. I'm just
Can I
wondering.
cast some kind
it
of
is now
gust
troll
spell?
3's turn. So troll
be
three, and like a moment of like anger, like you hear like the stumping of legs, and then you hear, and then it roars and goes, "Oh, blasted darkness!" And he's like, "Ah, yes, I can see." So it sounds like he stepped out of the darkness, but he's like looking at the cloud, and then all of a sudden you all hear collectively like the sound of like a tree getting ripped up out of the ground, and then you hear a large, and then you guys all of a sudden hear a large sweeping motion, like there's something like rustling tree leaves, and everyone roll a acrobatics check.
Heck yeah, I'm good at this.
Okay.
Is there any way I can cast levitate to help me in this?
That one.
Well, you don't know what's happening. All you hear is like the rustling of like trees. All you hear is like the rustling of leaves.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
That's a 9.
Let's go, nat 20!
Nat
Woo!
20.
I got a 5.
And then that one.
Wait, Bryce, what did you get? You're muted.
10.
10. Drakmar, what did you
And
get?
I got a 9.
9. Bigsby, you're in another dimension, so you're fine.
Yeah, another dimension. So good.
So everyone gets absolutely swatted.
What?
So like,
Wait, even
damn.
Alice got not 20.
oh, except for my bad. Except for Cyrene. Cyrene, like somehow.
Hey,
you-
No, not me.
you gotta-
Atlas.
Atlas. So Atlas, like somehow, like through the darkness, you like hear the whistling of you hear like the pounding of like bodies against like something, and like the crashing of like armor against some large object, and like and you like do a backflip and you flip over the top of a giant tree that was used as a large battering ram.
It would have been so much
everyone-
funnier if you had said he just wandered away from it on accident.
Everyone gets swatted like out of the darkness. Like out of the general area of the cloud, like because he took it. So what the troll did is it picked up a giant tree out of the ground and then using it as a battering ram, swept across the battlefield and just wiped everyone out. Like wiped everyone and like swatted everyone, like trolls, everything. Everyone gets
Dang.
swatted up and out of the ring of darkness.
Oh, and the troll too. Dang.
The trolls too. So, with that, that's gonna be its turn because like the troll's like exhausted from doing that. It just rolled a fetching. Not 20, but it's like, that's why I was able to do that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Just crazy
so-
power move.
Yeah, and so Bigsby, you were sent tumbling out of the flames, like, and you're like rolling in the dirt with this troll as you like all come tumbling out collectively, and like in a big
Bigsby,
heap,
what, me?
like out of the dark. Sorry, not Bigsby. Sorry, I meant to say Drakmar, who's wrestling
Okay.
the thing. Everyone's going to take 2d10 bludgeoning damage from that. Because the
I have
trolls,
resistance
because like the troll like also hit like its compatriots. Estes, you were like ejected out of the hands of the troll, and you're sent flying through the air.
Goodbye.
Yeah, and so you come to the clatter in the ground. So all of you end up. So you're like the new positions. So you have like Cloud of Darkness, Troll. The two that just did that is like over here. Like then you have Troll 1, 2 are like on their backs. Estes, you're like way over here. Then you have you, and so what's his name? Bigsby, you're back over here next to the other troll that just used the tree as a battering ram. Pierre, you're here, like on the outside. Atlas, you're back over here on the outside of just on the ring outside of the darkness. Then who else is where? Then you have Drakmar. You're like in the middle, like just on the outside, and you're like lying, like in the dirt, like with like next to this other troll. And
What do you say we call it even?
oh yeah, so you look and you see that the troll you were wrestling is dead. Like it's
Because I am in fact him.
You quite
No,
literally.
You are
No,
him.
because
You
Troll
are him.
2 killed it.
Oh,
With the
it's
creeping
final
motion.
strike.
Aw.
Team kill.
Yeah, it was a team kill. It was a team KO. And so Pierre, you're
Friendly
over
fire
here
was
on
in
the back.
fact enabled.
So everyone's going to take.
You said 2d10, right?
Yeah, I roll for that.
Okay.
So everyone takes 14 damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I take
14
7.
damage?
Yeah, take
Crap,
seven.
okay.
Oh shoot.
No, you don't. No,
Wait,
except for Atlas, you're fine. You don't take.
Oh,
any damage.
I'm fine. Okay, cool.
Bigsby and Atlas
Okay,
don't
cool.
take any damage because you guys weren't.
Wait, did I get health points back after we went to bed?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Estes is probably looking terrible right now.
Yeah, how much damage was I meant to take from getting
You
flung?
took 7. Oh, you went flying. You got ejected. No, so you took the same amount. Yeah. So you're fine.
How much was it?
14.
You took 7 because
so
I
it's
divided it in
not
half.
worth it being
You were going
nine?
to take 14, but you divide that in half because you're rage.
Okay. You're chilling.
Yeah. So everyone was like knocked onto their backs, and so it is, and like out of the darkness. So now it is Bigsby's turn.
Yeah.
I made. Let's
Okay.
go.
So I'm next to the troll who like threw the tree around.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear
Um.
him like huffing and puffing. Like
He's tired.
He's like you can see it. Like he's tired from doing that.
Okay. Can I look around for like a big log or something that I can pick up? Not like a big log, but like just like a rock or something.
Yeah. There's
Like a
plenty of
rock,
rocks
like
around you.
I could probably like how big is his head?
Like his head's pretty big. So the guy's like 16 feet tall. So his head's probably about the size, but like think of like a giant pumpkin, like or giant
Okay.
beach ball. I think the size of his head.
Okay. All right. I have a few things that I can do here. But it depends on what I want to do. I could.
Loving the ASMR, man.
Oh yes.
I'm looking for the spell. There's a specific spell I'm looking for. So is there like okay? So I have like a. So he's 16 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I could like get up there?
You can climb a tree.
I could climb a tree in the ethereal plane.
No, you're out of the plane.
No, I'm still there.
Oh, okay.
I do have to roll after I have to roll after this turn though to see if I stay in. So if I like pick up a rock and suddenly and like I roll like a 1, then I just suddenly like appear back into the back
you
into like the mortal realm, just holding a rock.
Just ready.
Yeah, so what do you do?
Although if I hold on, I gotta read like okay, so this blink spell is like kind of confusing in like the way it kind of words stuff because I can't tell if going out of the spell because it says going out of the spell is just instant, but I don't know if that means it counts as a turn.
Casting the spell would cast a turn.
So going out of the spell because like
No, it wouldn't cost.
He says-
come out the spell.
Yeah, this would be a free action.
because hold on, so on roll 46, you vanish from your current plane, new existence, and you appear in the ethereal plane. You instantly are already on that plane. While on the ethereal plane, you can perceive where the plane which you left. You can't be affected by only creatures in the ethereal plane. You return to the other plane at the start of your next turn if the spell ends, and when the spell ends. If you're on the ethereal plane.
Yeah, so that doesn't take a turn. So when after you've taken your turn, then you roll to see if you leave, yes or no. To see if you leave or not.
Right.
So it doesn't count as your turn, unless you choose to leave at the beginning of your turn. But then you get an action though.
Okay, so
So it's either you get to move. So you either get to make a move.
okay. Actually, I do have an
inside the
idea.
plane or outside the plane. It's either or.
Okay, so I climb up a tree in the ethereal plane.
Okay. Now roll.
I rolled a 6, so I stay in.
Okay, cool. You're still inside the ethereal plane. It is now Drakmar's turn.
What is the layout of the giants right now?
So you have a troll. So you're right here next to a dead troll, and there's 2 other trolls over here, like on their faces, and there's another one like way over here.
Is the troll that I killed, does he have any weapons?
No, he was unarmed.
Okay. I guess when in doubt, John Cena. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Are any of them turned away from me?
Yeah,
I use
they're all on
dark.
their faces. They're like on their faces, like away from you. Like they have no
Okay,
distance.
so I'm just gonna go to one that's on the ground and just start wailing on its head. Just like
Okay.
kneel on its back and just bam, bam, bam.
Roll strength with advantage.
For an unarmored strike?
Yep.
Okay. With advantage?
Yep.
So that's 19 for the first one,
Okay.
and 18 for the second one.
Cool. Now do your unarmed. What's your unarmed strike damage? Like bludgeoning.
It adds an additional +5 to my damage
Yeah. Do
for each hit.
Yeah. Do 2d10. Bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That is. So that is a grand total of
3 damage.
14 damage. 14 damage.
Okay.
I was hoping to get that right, and you'd have been like, dang it, Cole.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want?
You
to attack him
jinxed
again?
me, Cole.
My bad.
You can use like all your additional. Or you can use all your attack turns to do that. To
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep wailing on it.
All right. Then roll another strength check to see if you get past his armor with advantage.
Okay. I should probably roll with my actual stats. That's another 19, and that is another 9. So 19.
Yeah. Do another 2d10 damage.
Bet. That's 11 plus 5 is 16 damage.
16. Okay. Okay. Cool. It is now Pierre's turn.
Perfect. All right, how many trolls are still up?
They're all of them are on the ground except for the third one, which is like way far away, like towards like the outside of it. So it's like the troll. So you're like right here, like troll 1, 2. Here's one that that Drakmar is currently beating up. Here's the other one that's on his face, and there's another that's like way over here.
Is it within 60 feet?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So you are prone, by the way.
I am prone. That should not be a huge problem for me. I attempt to use Gust of Wind to blow the darkness, fog, and fire towards the one troll far away.
Okay. Yeah. What's your spellcasting ability?
Spellcasting. Save is 14
Okay.
plus 6 for spell attack.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you hit him. So that will be
It doesn't have any damage. It just pushes them 15 feet
Okay.
away.
you're gonna do 2d6 fire damage then.
Okay.
The troll.
That turns out to be 6,
Okay.
as well as blinding him.
Yeah. So he's completely blind now. Cool. And is that your turn?
Yeah. Also, it extinguishes the campfire afterwards.
Yes, it does. The campfire is now out. So you guys are now plunged into darkness. So now you're in the dark forest fighting against these trolls that can see in the dark.
Oh.
It is now Estes' turn. You are laying prone on your face.
All right, I'd like to use my bonus action to stand up.
Okay, you stand up.
Epic feat.
Where's the nearest troll to me?
So here's this troll that Drakmar's currently beating up. Then there's this troll, and then there's you.
I'd like to point my face at the nearest troll and use my last charge of my breath weapon.
Cool. Roll. This time will be dexterity with advantage. Not with advantage, just dexterity. You need to roll higher than a 15.
I miss.
So you charge up with your breath weapon. You go, "Blah!" and you and you miss the troll that's lying on the ground.
Y'all need to start pulling your weight.
I think that's
So troll 1 is now going to try and get you off. Nat 20. So troll 1 that you're wailing on just goes get off, and he picks you, he throws you off of him, and you go tumbling onto your back. He then jumps to his feet, and then grabs a large log, and then goes to smash you with it. What's your armor class again?
My armor class is a 18.
18. Oh shoot! Yeah. So he takes this random large log that he found, and just smashes it into your chest, and
Okay.
the thing is blown to bits
Looking for
as
that.
it's sent careening into you, and you're sent tumbling further backwards. Take
Okay.
2d8 bludgeoning damage. You take 4 damage.
And we'll have that because I have resistance to non-blood or bludgeoning from non-magical attacks.
Yeah. Okay. It is now.
So 2 damage.
Yeah, you took 2 damage. It is now Troll's 2 turn. Troll 2 gets up from its feet, and it goes, and it's fetching piss, and it sees Estes in front of him, and it runs forward and clobbers and goes to punch you in the in the stomach.
Dude, these trolls hate Estes, dude.
Oh, yeah, Estes, you get hit directly in the stomach, and you are sent flying onto your back again.
Alright, what's the damage now?
Oh no, dude.
You take 12 damage.
Oh.
Is that with resistance or without?
That's without resistance.
Okay, so 6. Cool.
How many hit points do you have?
Yeah. Are you good?
I now have 4.
Okay,
You're
so you're
hanging
sent
on there.
tumbling backwards. So it uppercuts you. So it's you're standing there. It runs forward and goes, and you're just and you go flying backwards and tumbling in the dirt. The troll then turns and looks at Pierre and sees him lying there on the ground, and he sees this vengeance in his eyes, and he goes forward to also slam you like this. And he misses. He goes to strike down, and and Pierre, you roll all the way, and he smashes the ground next to you. It is now
Okay.
Atlas's turn.
All right, sweet.
I
Finally, I
use
can
my,
do that. Do I see any?
Hold up. Wait.
Oh.
Pierre?
as a reaction, I use Misty Step to dip out of there.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so then so you're really close. You use your bonus action to teleport away, so you're chilling. It is now Atlas's turn. Yeah.
Do I see any of the trolls?
Yes.
Okay.
You see,
which
there's the
one
one that you saw one that just got up to his feet and just smashed Drakmar in the chest with a log that got blown to bits. And there's another one that has its back turned to you as that just or actually no, it's actually kind of turned to you. So it's it went to pound on Pierre, and you see Pierre disappear.
I'll go to the one that's fighting Drakmar. We're the one that's fighting Drakmar, and I just hit it with the with my with the green flaming blade I have in my hand, and yeah, Hex is a bonus action. So I try using Hex on it before I go.
Okay. What's your spellcasting ability?
8 plus charisma plus my so 8 plus 4 12 plus my proficiency bonus 3 that's 15.
15. Okay. And with your attack modifier as well? And that's with your attack modifier?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, also I choose its strength to be the one that's its disadvantage. It has disadvantage on.
Yeah, so you cast Hex on it, and then you're going to go to hit it with your sword now.
Yeah.
Roll charisma.
Aye, Captain. Got a 17.
Okay, yeah. So you slash it with your sword. How are you attacking him? Are you like striking him in the chest and then striking towards his arm? Remember, he's like 16 feet tall, so he's like his his navel is like right here.
Okay, I'll first go one hit to the leg and then one hit up to the torso,
Okay,
or
cool.
to the lower torso.
Yeah. So that first one was you hit him. So
And then I
your
had the roll again. It's wait, I haven't found the stats here. It's it's not a great. Isn't it like a shorts? It's a shorts. No.
Yeah, it's a short sword.
Short sword. A short sword is.
It should be recorded in your character, like the ability.
Yeah, I think I do have it on
and
there.
Then you also cast Green Flame Blade on it as well.
Yeah, so which is automatic plus 4. What's 1d6? 2d6 plus 4, and then
Plus the hex, so you're also gonna do another 1d6 damage.
Yeah, no, I already added the 1d6.
Okay.
So that's gotta be 2d6 and plus 4. Let me roll that. Boop. And boop. So 5, 9, 8, 4, 13.
13. Okay, cool. And then you're gonna roll again to see if you beat its to hit a second time.
Got it. I got a dirty 20. I got a dirty 20 for the second time.
So you hit both.
Yeah. But that's 9 plus 4. That's 13. 13 damage.
You did another 13.
No, that was just 13. I did the damage. Alright, because I gotta roll again. I gotta roll another one for the second. I got another hex. So 4. 4, 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4. That's 11. 13, 11. That's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 and 11.
Okay, it is now Cyrene's turn.
Oh, it's me. Alright.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see if there's
Yeah,
like...
so you my bad. So you go in, you slash the legs of the troll, and the troll goes and it grabs his leg, it's like and it like stumbles backwards. And now it's Cyrene's turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm out of the darkness. I'm by some trolls. Can I look around? Like, can I...
So actually, the darkness has been blown away, so you can actually like see the area around the campsite.
Sick. Okay, I'm gonna go run back to camp and grab my bow.
Okay, you grab your bow.
Okay, I grab my bow, and then I'm gonna use action swords to get... Well, okay, did running to get my bow, was that like a bonus action, an action, or...
Yeah, that took your bonus action.
That was a bonus action? Sick. Okay. Then
or like that took an action, and then you use your bonus action to attack.
Okay. I'm gonna use... I use bonus action to attack, you said?
It doesn't matter, you get 2 moves, so...
Okay, sick. Okay. So I'm going to use a bonus action to use second wind, so like there's like a spiral wind around me, and then I heal up my HP by 1d10 plus 5. So let me just roll that real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, so that'll be your turn then.
Oh no, that was a bonus action.
No, so yeah, you have your action, you have your bonus action, right?
Okay. Oh,
One
okay.
action, you hit your bow.
Wait, okay. Wait, hold on. Instead of that, I'm going to... Is action swords a bonus action or
Action what?
action swords?
Surge?
Yeah,
I believe.
because it says I can use this only one time per like.
Yeah.
short
So
rest.
do you normally get like 2 moves? One action and a bonus action?
I usually get 2 attack moves.
Oh, you only get 2 attack moves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then if you use bonus surge, then yes, you would get in this turn you'll be able to make 3 moves.
Okay. I use axe and swords.
Okay.
I have my bow with me now this time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a quick rundown and the conditions of all the trolls?
So you have there's one behind you, like over here, covered somewhere in the darkness. You can't see where he is, but you know he's like cloaked in darkness somewhere.
Okay.
And there's one right here that's like clutching his leg, and there's another one right here.
Okay.
That's like turned away from you.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the one who's clutching his leg. I'll shoot him 2 times, I guess. I can do that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, roll dexterity both times.
Okay. And I do, because it's a ranged thing, I'm pretty sure I get like +4 for attack. Let me double check to make sure. No, just +2. But I'm going to roll. I got roll dexterity. I got a 10 for 1 volt. And and then I got 3 on a second roll.
Yeah. So you go and you pull back and you shoot and you miss both times.
Dang. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, now I'm just
Arrows
standing
like whiz
there
past
like
its
an
head,
idiot.
so boom, gone. It is now Troll 3's turn. Which one was turn? Okay. So Troll 3, that's the one. Oh yeah. So that one's in the darkness. This one's like, oh, you hear like it like running, and it like runs forward out of the darkness. So it just like runs straight, and it like runs out into the middle, and then it sees, and you, Siren, you actually have your back to it.
Oh
And
no.
like it runs out, and then it comes, and it sees you, and it goes, and it goes, runs, and it punches you in the back of the head. Or in the
No!
back. So it just goes, boom. Let's see, what's your armor class?
16.
Ooh, yeah, he punts you. He fetch and sends you flying across the field.
Oh
You get
dang,
hit in the
rest in
back,
peace.
and you like fall forward. You tumble forward several feet. Take 2d6, excuse me, bludgeoning damage.
2d6 bludgeoning damage? Okay.
Then goes to like, and then runs forward to go and like pick you up. But
got
like
10.
as it picks up, it misses and it like fumbles you from your finger, so you flop onto the ground.
Okay. I took 10
Uh,
damage by the way, so.
Yeah, it is now Bigsby's turn.
Okay, so is the troll that I was like climbing up to still there?
Nope, he left. He ran forward and is like a good 10 feet away. From
Sick. So I'm just sitting on a tree now.
Yep.
That's wonderful. I don't even know what to do now.
You have spells.
I can't use them in the ethereal plane.
Oh yeah, I
He's
forgot.
not the ethereal plane.
Can I like, alright, yeah, I guess it is my turn going back into like the normal plane.
Okay. So you come back into the regular plane. You appear in a tree.
Yay.
It is now. Yeah. So suddenly, out of the blue, you see the horse like runs in from the darkness, like from the tree line, and it's like, and you see it like reach back and like grab the sword from out of its sheath, and it like comes and it like slashes at Troll 2. That's like facing towards that was standing where Pierre was just there a moment ago, and it slashes with the sword, sending out a shockwave, and it misses. And it, yeah. So the it looked awesome. Like you guys see, like the horse, like, oh, look, it's the horse, and it comes and it slashes. But it misses. But then it brings its head around again with the sword, and then slashes a second time. This time it does hit.
Oh, that's it.
But like it hits in the chest, like the V, like the shockwave thing. It's like slices the air, and then this huge like divided shock like smashes the troll in the chest, and sends the troll spiraling backwards, and it kills it. So the horse kills Troll 1. So the troll like falls backwards dead. Like it's like hitting the chest and tumbling backwards, and it's like keels over dead. It is now Drakmar's turn.
Horse for the win.
How many are still up?
2 trolls.
And
One
in what
is like
proximity?
hasn't been hit once, and then the other one looks like it's been hit once.
You know, I can't diss on old reliable here. Like, there's a method.
The method
it
in
worked
the
2
madness.
times, you know? It worked every single
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Third time's the charm. Here we go again.
Okay, so you rush Troll 3, which just tried to pick up Jeremiah. Roll strength.
Right.
Grapple check.
Well, not so 20. I feel it.
Come on. Oh, I need to add my strength 1 sec. That is a solid 18.
Okay. So yeah, so you rush forward and like you tackle it to the ground and you hit it from behind. You do 2d6 bludgeoning, 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
That comes out to 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
Okay, you do 14 damage to it, and then you're gonna attack one more time.
Yes.
Roll strength.
That's a 13 plus 4 is 17.
Okay, cool.
And then the 2d10?
Yep.
That is 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15.
Cool. Okay, and then that's your turn. Pierre, it's now your turn.
Yeah.
All right, bet. I choose to equip my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot you have that.
Yeah. And as my bonus, I believe I can use one-handed throwing weapon.
Okay.
So I lob a knife at one of whatever is still standing.
Okay, cool. Roll dexterity.
Oh, dexterity, dang it. That is a 10 plus proficiency plus 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, so you miss. So like you throw your thing and it like but then like the troll turns around and, like swats away this the dagger or like whatever you were throwing with like the edge of his arm. Then you guys then start to notice that a small light begins to creak out over the top of the trees. And like the trolls start and then like the troll like the two living trolls that are still alive, they look at each other and go, No, it's too soon! It's too soon. And then like suddenly the light like the sunlight appears over the top of the trees and the trolls scream and as they turn to stone.
Wait, what? That's a troll thing? They turn to stone? In sunlight?
These ones do.
Oh. Sick!
Works
So
in
the
our favor.
trolls turn to stone and you guys have defeated them.
Yes! I did nothing.
So you guys are like all left like standing around the circle like looking at like the dead corpses of like the trolls.
One of them's like cooked, right?
Yeah, one of them kind of, yeah. That one got turned to stone though, the one that got cooked.
Dang it. Okay.
No, the one that got cooked. No,
Yeah.
that one's dead.
That was
Yeah,
okay,
next to
okay.
him. That one turned to stone once the sunlight hit it.
Dang it.
You guys stand around and you guys looking at like the trolls that are like one is standing up like look at the sunlight. One is like the other one is like on the ground like underneath is like turns to stone that was underneath Bigsby is like looking like this on the ground in the back. Yeah, and you guys defeat the trolls.
Nice.
That's where we're gonna end for the evening, fellas. You guys can all level up.
Yes! Wait, we can level up!
Finally!
Yes!
I did so much during
That's
that
so
battle.
hype!
I was asleep for half of it.
Oh my god.
I'm stuck in a tree.
Let's see what fun things I get, bro.
Okay,
I
time
had from that whole side quest. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved
Dude,
my
I love that.
mouse.
I just
Dang.
went to the ethereal plane and chilled in there until the battle was over.
Yeah, essentially.
I lost
hope
my
you guys
dagger.
enjoyed
for
this
so-
episode of Nerds Templar. Hope you guys see you guys in the next episode. Any last comments, fellas?
Thank you for watching. It's super
Okay.
fun.
Bye.
Thank you. See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
6.
Au
Okay.
revoir.
Alright, bye.